just got from Seattle. Pretty long day. Tired. How's your guys' night going? I'll go live for sure an hour, maybe two. Probably just an hour. I'm tired, honestly. Then I gotta wake up early so I can try to go do some gym therapy, and then take my daughter to go to school. My youngest daughter. Another two already graduated, and she's a freshman. And then yeah, go to Seattle. Go back to Seattle once again. Yeah. But anyways, how y'all doing? How's it going? How's everything with you guys behind the screen? And once again, when me as a being, when I go live, it's not for myself, it's for the universe. Like, to my life, talks, relationships, co-parenting, how you function, emotion, mental, spiritually as beings. That's all I talk about. That's all I care about, respectfully. Like, everything else man made, as a being, I don't care. Like, liberal conversation, race, religion, politics, the news, I honestly don't care. Like, respectfully. Like, I pray for the universe. I will do that. I pray for the universe, and I go on my life. That's it, nothing more, nothing less. I can't do anything about it at all, but I can work on myself as a being. Now to everybody's people, like, yo, like, behind the screen, face to face, like, instead of worrying about the universe respectfully, why don't you worry about yourself, you know, to try to get your life back as a being. What if you want to get your life back? Oh, sorry, guys. You don't have to. Nobody has to. But that's a dilemma as being as people, like, nobody has to feel the feelings at all. You don't have to have this conversation with nobody. But respectfully, I would say to the whole universe, and for the rest of your life, you will play the role of it into a sob story, especially in toxic relationships and people do you wrong. They took your energy, they wasted your love, time, feelings you can't get back, nor back. God Almighty cannot even get back to you. That's the dilemma. And the situation is like, for how much more longer? That's the question. For how much more longer will you deal with that shit? So that's what I preach. To the fullest. If you want to work on yourself, you know. Respectfully as being behind the screen, the last 4.5 years of my life, I'm blessed. I will never be in toxic relationships. I don't deal with toxicity. If you're a potential partner, if we can't do communication and comprehension, respect, what am I doing with you? I don't care what category you're sitting. You're beautiful. Kim Kardashian money, 1,000 supercars, 18, OnlyFans. I don't care. Like, I worked on myself. You know, that's why if you want to involve in life, if you want healthy relationships, you have people that are in the healing journey. You got this conversation potentially. That's a positive. If not, then respectfully deal with a lot of boys and girls that are inside their broken nugget lost. They can't have this conversation. They're not ready to have this conversation. That's all good. Hey, what's up? How you know it's going? I've been Quinn. Respectfully, I say that. And that's what I preach. What I preach to the fullest. For you guys, remember, there's nothing wrong with being alone. The big word, alone. Nothing wrong with being alone. I promise that. In this, you were raised to be like that. Because like codependency. We need people. I promise you, that you don't need no anywhere but yourself. You do want people. What's up, Queen? How you doing? If they want you, buenos dias, Monday morning. How you doing? If they want you, match energy, not take energy. If they take your energy, why do you allow it? Why are you scared to have boundaries? Why are you scared to say no? Why are you mean to them that be mean to you? Make that shit make sense. And respectfully, by you allowing it, spiritual talk, you're mean to yourself at your own feelings. Make that make sense. So I was telling the missus at the market, the queen, I was like, yo, we're talking about life, she's older. Maybe like 10 years older than I am, right? 18 years old at heart, but I'm 43 on the outside, so you're gonna follow your kids. I tell you, just focus on yourself, be selfish in a positive manner, because if you don't got you, then you got you. Your partner, your kids, they go and guide you, but everybody has their own journey. It's your mental health. Your mind is strong, titanium, or it's weak, but like a piece of paper. That's a dilemma. And that's why we're codependent people and man bullshit. We say people make us feel good. Whomever people is to you, support teams, partners, whomever they was that teammate doing. And then your kids, right? And then man-made bullshit, your cars, your jobs, working out, whatever it is. Like, cool. I get it. I was you. People make you feel good. And man-made bullshit makes you feel good, but why can't you make yourself feel good? That's the dilemma. That's the problem. And that's why you should focus on yourself more. Oh, sorry, man. I just got home now. Sorry. I'll call you back. I'll only be like an hour. That's it. Sorry, brother. I'm just tired. I just want to respectfully do this, be done with it. Then call you and go to sleep. I gotta wake up early, try to go to the gym, because gotta take care of the body, so body takes care of you. If I'm trying to live 100 plus, I gotta take care of myself, you know, as a being. Mental up here, upstairs, blessed as a being, but that's me as a being, not nobody else. Like, I make it sound easy because support teams. I preach about support teams. That's why I have also fast. That's why when I speak the way I speak with confidence and not holding back, I'll probably be asleep also. You know, said I'll hit you up though. Either way, we'll see what's up. You know, now we'll catch up for sure on Friday or tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'm sorry. Well, today's Thursday now. We're gonna be Thursday. I'm sorry. But once again, me as a being, I'm blessed. 39. 2 weeks ago, tattoo 39. Why? Because I did my healing journey and I completed it. Respect when they say this, I believe they say this to put fear in the whole universe. Like, the healing journey doesn't ever end. If you want to believe that, that is your choice to will, but respect to put fear in a positive manner. When you hear that, and if you want to believe that, you know, communication, you're hearing this communication, right? You don't have to comprehend that. You know, like my support team has the same shit. Is it true that, you know, like the healing journey doesn't ever end? Like, will I ever feel like you feel, or you know, I'm with a breakup, trying to co-parent? He's like, no, you'll know it. Like, what do you mean? I'm still going through the mind, but that you're more in the very beginning, healing, scared to be alone, all that good stuff. These type of codependency, as the topic said, we talked about it. I'm more in the waking part. I'm way above you. Respect, he's not really in the competition, but all of what you're going through, I won't ever deal with that. I don't need my partner. I want my partner. If I had to take my energy, there's a door. A zillion people in the whole universe. Why would I stress about one? Like, really? You don't know that yet. You don't comprehend what I'm telling you, but in due time you shall. But that's you. That's not I. You know. So I love him for that. That's my situation. Tell the potential to be. What's up, man? How you doing, Queen? Morning, how you doing? Or night, how you doing? Tell all the potentials to be. Like, if you want to shoot your shot, but I'll remind them, yo, Queen, I don't need you in my life. I want you in my life. You know, we match energy, we take energy. And I tend to talk about everything. In my situation, I don't do like dates. I just do one day. You know, just break it down together as best as possible. If you're still stuck on your exes, I'll ask you like, how long ago was the breakup? You know, are they still stuck on you? You're stuck on them? Is there drama going on? Because respectfully, there's drama going on your side, not because of you. You're working yourself healing, cool, but them, typically as boys, narcissistic. We chase, traumatize, all that bullshit. So yeah, I don't deal with toxicity. So respectfully, Queen, you're cool, healing journey. They're not. I date you. I date your narcissistic ex, a hella toxic as fuck. I don't deal with toxicity. So maybe in due time, when he finally lets you go, maybe, if I'm still single, we can talk then more as potentials. For now, for the time being, I'll be your friend or show supporting. And they don't have to remember there's rejection protection. They don't have to accept that. They can say when out there, if we're not trying now, they don't want to be us. Cool, so be it. Respect the queen. There's a zillion queens in the universe. You're not the only one. You know. Were you able to find out what happened? Oh yeah. And by the way, on the Bigo squad, our sister Munchie on here. Like, I'm still trying to investigate. Me as a being, like, when people pass away, it's like, oh, they passed away. It's actually like, no, I want to investigate, right? So from the Bigo squad, no matter like about a year ago roughly on here, and because technology, right? I was just curious, George. I'm like, we've been talking since May of this year, right? Go back and forth, bullshit with each other, talking vibe, right? That's like 2 weeks ago. Like, it's kind of just went cold turkey. Like, I text nothing. All the platforms we usually go back and forth with, right? Call nothing. Call the phone, go straight to voicemail. So I'm like, oh, it's that type of situation. But to be dead, like, well, maybe she blocked me. So, you know, cool. You know, but did I know that that's some of our conversations? There was no, like, you know, bumping heads type of situation, no tension at all. So the cool thing about technology, right? It's pros and cons, right? But there's a part where you got to, you know, deal with situations sometimes. So when on Google, I typed in her name. Initially, I saw the beginning a butchery. I was like, that's her name, but you know, maybe that's somebody else. Respect, because nowadays, you know, a lot of there's my funny Margarito Ayala. There's many of us out there, right? But you got to start investigating. So as I'm scrolling through Google, I'm like, well, there's her picture, there's her platforms, and yo, come to find out, on September 2nd, she passed away. If it's factual, but according to the obituary, I can call the funeral home. Hey, you know, Mariah Munchie, yeah, that's her. She's here. Like, fuck, that's like. Dad, remember that that's another. Nobody can stop this shit. Everyone has their own way to deal with grief. You know, I shed a little tears in a positive manner, just like fuck. Like, she was so young, 30 years old, and so I'm now trying to investigate, get hold of the family. Like, whoa, how did she pass? I knew she was drinking. I know she at home. She had like a toxic partner. You know, I'm not a toxic partner, a toxic cousin. Her mother was a little toxic also. I preach about, you know, homes. Everything starts from home. You know, so I'm trying to investigate. So I'll probably try to reach out to the sister on Friday and see. But yeah, man, not yet. I haven't got an answer yet. But it sucks. Once again, 30 years old. 30 fucking years old and she's not here no more. But as it being behind the screen, I'm a geek techie. I preach about the cell phone. Use the phone correctly. I'm on 9 platform, 9 cell phones. The live podcast type of situation, right? The cool thing about this is what after the session's done on Twitch, my Facebook, it's saved. As long as safe on Twitch and Facebook, I don't get reported. They remember this. I'm just borrowing these platforms. Every one of these platforms, you just borrow them. They're not yours. So the cool thing about technology, they're saved into my platforms, right? So as they being, I keep it on time, a billion times every which way. You just got out of the pen, dude. And that's coming from a keyboard warrior. I love yo, all you keyboard warriors are funny. Y'all ask these questions, but you won't do no face, no case, no respectfully, no. I look like 10 kilos, but I avoid the streets every which way. I'm a red pillar. I'm an educator. Blue pillars, respectfully, gangbanger, mafioso, hoodlum, prison tattoos. They can't teach you about life. They can talk about God all they want, but they live the life of the streets. So respectfully, practice what you preach. You know, you look like you just got it out. Because my tattoos, they're just tattoos. It's hard to tell behind the screen. All my tattoos, I call it the whole universe. It's all about raw real life. Can you teach me about life? I challenge the whole universe. Face tattoo, I challenge all capital L, the universe, 2D10 the matrix. Teach me about raw real life. Nothing man-made. Nothing man-made. Respectfully, I don't care about your beauty, your body, your car, your home, your job, your money. What else you gotta talk about? Fucking nothing, do you? Now teach me about life. You can't teach me about life, respectfully. If you can, I challenge you in a positive manner. I would love to learn from you. You look like you got gym hard too. You got gym hard too. Elaborate that. Whatever that means. You got gym hard. You go to the gym. I'm trying to go to the gym. I haven't gone to the gym for a minute. You know, no, you good. Typo. You good. You good. I'm trying to make it there. Trying to make it there. But I'm lonely guy. Want to hang out and drink White Claw sometimes. I got fireworks. I don't drink. The only time I drink is like ink therapy. Like on Friday. Respect when I say this. Respect when I say this. Like I don't know how people do that shit. Deadass. Like I use his body, right? All my tattoos are black and white. Fresh tattoos here, 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 right? I'm getting my arm sleeve done with all positive, negative words to the fullest. Here's the best part, the black and white English words. If these petty words bother you in my body, talk to yourself. How, why? They're just fucking words. But they're called triggers for a reason, right? So I numb the body of a fireball and freaking white monster. I kick them with cinnamon, and then I get buzzed like a champ, and then the buzz takes forever to go away. And then when I guess the body high off the alcohol fucking goes away, I just feel like shit. I'm like, people do this shit every day. How? Why? All you zombies, especially like casual drinking, casual marijuana, but when you're codependent addicts, my tattoo, you're a zombie and addict stuck in addiction. How? Why? Big Pharma can't finish save you. You can definitely numb the fuck up so you don't feel your feelings for sure, most definitely. But that's about it, nothing more, nothing less. So, no offense, you just look like them dudes in the films in the pet. No. I'm used to it. That's the type of judging people, right? Like they're like only God can judge. Respectfully, that's incorrect. Every day above ground, everybody all has what? Free will and choice. What are you doing? What are you choosing? I want you to judge me. Judge me. Right? Now you make comments and we're talking conversations. So you can do comprehension. I judge everybody. Are you square empathetic, God disciple, positive person, more open-minded, or are you circle narcissistic? Lose disciples. You won't have this conversation. You get triggered by words, feelings, conversation, the truth. And you won't error work in yourself because why? You would play the winter self story. My parents weren't there. My kids left me, boo-hoo me. Yeah. But you're destroying people. Make that shit make sense, respectfully, I got a coke addiction, to be honest. I need to stop. Yeah, my bad, deuce. I watch too many. Well, once again, it's big pharma. Like, here's my tattoo for the whole universe, little riddle, right? Whatever big pharma is, drugs, alcohol, pills, whatever your choice of poison is to the body, right? The bottle doesn't need you, all capital letters. You need the bottle, period. Why? Question mark. This is big pharma. Drugs, alcohol, pills. Every day above ground, it want everything about no human. It want to be sad, depressed, PTSD, child. Nothing man-made has feelings. Your beauty, your body has no fucking feelings other than what? You're beautiful, yeah. Pain and what? Joy. That's it. And on TikTok, of course, all you boys that are blue pillars, report me. That's when again, TikTok the best platform to learn about life at the same time. Too many butterfly unicorns. I'll keep it around with 1,000. If you don't want to feel your feelings, respectfully keep strolling. You're in the wrong life session. go to the Blue Pill conversations, gang mafiosos, P. Diddy, all that bullshit, and sit there and don't ever work in your feelings, but then you want love, you want happiness, you want kids in the family, relationships. How the fuck you want all that? You're not love yourself. Make that shit make sense, man. Dead ass. And I speak bluntly to get your attention. You know, I'm a single father with kids. I lost 2 families. Behind the screen, if you have no kids, 0 kids, so you can't say you lost a family. Personal family, sibling, your parents most definitely, but your own kids, your own seeds, you can't say that at all. And respectfully to call the whole universe, I hit rock bottom. Somewhere here says rock bottom. It says you became weak, hit rock bottom, now you're a zombie, and added stuck in addiction. How? Why? Make that make sense. Respectfully, you know? I went through a tattoo stage with me and my baby mom split up. I wanted to see if I can take the pain. Do all your tattoos have a meaning to them to you? Oh yeah, no. All my tattoos it's a map to life. Like my sister Mandy says, she called me sticky notes, right? From TikTok Squad. It's all about life. Every part of the body is part of life. All these tattoos and shit. It's all about life. Black and white English words. There's only like what? Machista, mandilon, mandilon, machista, machismo. 4 Spanish words. So I'll say these 4 Spanish words, right? And this is for all the cultures in the universe. I will translate to English. And whatever tongue you speak, English words now translate to your tongue. Those 4 words in your tongue, you should learn. You should try to study and comprehend it because it's gonna be very important in life. If not, you can be in many toxic relations to be. You can respect my first tattoo. You can pray, pray, manifest to God all you want. Higher source, your ancestors, the spiritual universe, science, whatever, whomever. To trigger the whole universe to call everybody out because I have free will and choice. Nothing higher source can't fix, change, or save you at all. All of us are what we call messengers, and we call what communication. That's all we are to you. The only person in the universe can do comprehension for you is you. The only person that can fix, change, and save you is who? The person in the mirror. I have 8 kids. I can't fix, change, save none of my 8 kids. Physically, I can, not mentally at all. They're in toxic relationships. I can physically pull them from a toxic relationship, but guess what? Have you heard of trauma bonds, codependency? They're gonna go back to what they know, like I did, like a lot of us did. That's why they're called codependency. They're called trauma bonds. I don't miss none of that bullshit. Respectfully, I won't ever be in toxic relationship like that again. You know? There you go. Yeah, ink therapy. Everybody has their own stories for sure. And mine, once again, me personally, like that tattoos are beautiful, right? But they fucking hurt. The vessel's weak as fuck, but I just numb it up with fireball once again. I gotta go. Matter of fact, on Friday to do some more sessions. Oh yeah, they sting pretty bad, man. So me, my situation, I get buzzed. I feel like 10% of the pain. Lucky, my situation, like yo, King, your tattoos are images. Images hurt every fucking which way because they have to do shading back and forth. No, these are just words. All as soon as my boy puts it on here, they plant it on there. They're done. It's just a word. I already know as he's doing it in my head, the R, whatever whatever my whatever my sayings are, I already know it's gonna be done. That's why I respect my tattoos are in and out. And I'm the one that preps it up. I go my computer behind her. I type it up, go to his computer, plug it in, print it out, prep it up. And he does his thing. Fireball, fireball. Let's do this. Bang it out, be done with it. So that's why everyone's like, damn, you have hella tattoos. Yeah, but they're just words. Look at them. How many images do you have? Lace up at MGK. That's about it. Other tattoos, a tree alive from X, XXX Tentacion, Jase, rest in peace. I carry his legacy. I just tell stories about raw real life. You're sad, depressed, you're younger than I am, or you're older than I am, 43 years old, 18 at heart. How? Why? I'm not sad and depressed. I won't ever be sad and depressed. Munchie, she passed away, right? I shed my little tears, right? Because people come and go no matter what. Death's inevitable. We can't stop it, but I want to investigate why it happened. But that's it. Maybe in the next lifetime, spiritual talk, we'll see each other again. I tell people with spiritual talk, speak to the universe. I was by your side every which way, And that's what I preach to the fullest. So you work on yourself as a being. If not, then be codependent of relationships. I need a partner. You need a partner? Okay. That's called codependency. When you say I need, that's codependency. I want, you're depending on yourself. It's a 50-50 shot. That's all it is, I have everything happens. Go back of my neck. Hurt the most. Oh, yeah. This shit hurt awfully. Side also. All the neck. Fuck, too sensitive, man. I have everything happens for a reason on my back as well. Yeah, everything happens for a reason was definitely wise. My little sis passed away as well, overdose on crack. Oh, my condolences, King. My condolences. As a matter of fact, I'm dealing with a lot of one-on-ones right now with, zombie mode addiction that they know because their families on these podcasts, but because the live podcast, the DMing, we're talking vibe. I talk to a lot of them, just I tell them respect when I say this. I speak to anyone on addiction, right? I can't call them zombies, right? I tell them all the time, yo, King Queen, I'm talking to you, right? But in my head, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, I'm talking to my brother. So I will give you everything and give you, because when all the shit I worked on myself now, I didn't have any of this when he was in his addiction and he passed away. He was high to his last day in bed, but he basically did suicide his way, and he set it all up and respect. When I said he couldn't do it to himself. He tried many times. He succeeded his way, and he's not here no more. Rest in peace. But I hear his legacy type of situation. That's what I tell people. Yo, you want to be a zombie? Look at the people around you. Are they doing good for themselves? Not really. They're struggling. But remember, they don't want to feel the feelings. When you're 95% of you got a broken heart, you have a toxic love, you don't know what love is. If you knew what love is, I promise you 1,000, you would not be in toxic relationships. You realize boundaries. You would not be scared to hurt people's feelings. Because the truth always hurt no matter what. Like, yo, I'm not jealous and trolling. You are. I don't do opposite track. Respectfully, I'm not a zombie. Sober. I don't fuck with that shit. You do. Yeah, King, cosmetic, beautiful, money, power, and fame, but that doesn't make you a better person. So why, respectfully, you're a zombie, did a zombie. I don't recommend it. It'd be a bloodbath, but I don't do that. Oh, I like you. You can love on me all you want. Friends and social support teams, respectfully by my side. Not to call you my girlfriend, my boyfriend. No, thank you. Respectfully, I thought that happening would keep me more of the code, but it made it worse. My condolences. Hey, likewise. Everyone is a zombie on their phones all the time. Don't you think? Oh yeah, the cell phone. Well, that's an exit. It's very true. It's very, very true, because the cell phone can distract you from life every fucking which way. Like, there's so many games on here, right? You distracted in life. Fuck, what we do? There's a zillion fucking games. But it's my point being, like, you can be codependent to cell phone, but if you use phone correctly, I'm on 9 cell phone, 9 platforms, a live podcast. It's called what? Networking. I have a tattoo in my hand for a cell phone. I use it correctly as best as possible. Ask every question you want to. Yo, I'm sad and depressed. What's depression? What's anxiety? What's PTSD? What's trauma bonds? Why don't you ask those questions? And I promise you, the best app to learn about all this shit, TikTok. You don't believe me? All my tattoos black and white. Search bar, type in narcissist, empathist, my word, empath, depression, anxiety, PTSD, suicidal thoughts, trauma bonds, breakups, codependent. They're all fucking, dude, there's a zillion TikToks. Be a professional, certified, or my situation, I'm just telling you personal experience, a little story type of situation. You want to air fill on, I promise you that. All these other apps, you might struggle because they're not really supportive on the other apps for the most part. But TikTok, fuck yeah, all day, every day. I promise you that. At the same time, as a male of the too many butterfly unicorns, they're not, especially the boys, they hate these conversations. Because why? We're fucking, not all of us, a lot of us are. We're raised to be narcissistic, to not talk to our partners, to fucking self-sabotage relationships and go body hop in the whole face. I love my partner, but I'm cheating. But I love God also, and Allah, Buddha of the universe. Make that shit make sense. That's all incorrect. No. That's why I talk about raw real shit every which way. Because relationships, life's hard. You know why life's hard? Everyone all has child trauma. The bullies that bullied you are getting bullied at home. Your parents in toxic relationships are bullying each other. The cherry on top are life fucking hard relationships. Make you, break you, definite story. One person that starts at middle school, high school, typically, you fuck them over. They fuck you over middle school, high school, yo. In this lifetime, how many more times you want to shed tears? Make that shit make sense. Like, no, stop. You don't need a partner. You want a partner, And no one talks to each other face to face anymore. Oh no, very factual. Cell phones. That's to say, all the young cats, right? The only relationships on these cell phones, porn stars, sexting, texting, everything. But go down to fucking on their dates, fucking virgins. They can't even talk to each other, but they want love. Me personally, I know when I go to by myself, right? I don't have a partner, right? I'm chill eating. I'm hearing the conversations, and it's really bothersome to me that they sit there, they're talking to each other, small talk, but they're scared to talk to each other. I could tell they're on a fucking date. So me, I'll bite my tongue best as possible, right? Best as possible. So then I went up. I can't eat my food anymore. They're bothering me. So I stand up. I go to the table. What's up? Sorry to bother you guys. I know you're on a date, but respectfully, I get into your cell phone. You're fucking rated X on the cell phone, right? Texting, every fucking thing. But face to face, why y'all virgins? Why are you scared to have conversations? How are you supposed to make this shit evolve? Why are you scared to talk to each other if you want love? Free Diddy. Diddy's been out there for a long time. Yo, he's a circle narcissistic boy every which way. So yeah, everyone is narcissistic. Yo, you're monkeys. There's dudes are waiting for you. That's why you got jails and prisons for you every which way. You do right. Everybody knows right from fucking wrong. If you forgot magically, do you have a cell phone? Alexa, Siri, is stealing wrong? Is cheating wrong? Is killing people wrong? It's fucking all the answers right there, but you don't have to comprehend. That is your choice of will. You have excuses, especially the adults. If you have excuses, why? It's easier to fucking lie than tell the truth. To do what? Accountability. The big fucking word. So my tattoos, you have excuses in life for fucking up? SOS, stuck and stupid. 1 + 1 = 3. Wrong fucking answers. Excuses in life. Why can't you just do 1 + 1 = 2? Tell the truth through accountability. You feel better about yourself. I promise you will, you know? And I say all that respectfully. Mostly everyone I speak has anxiety. Now they don't know how to talk to each other. Oh yeah, because why? Are you American, bro? Yeah, Chicano, Mexican American from the States. My parents from Mexico. Never been. Respect. I won't ever go any Spanish country. Mexico, South America, Central America. Not even Spain, the motherland, quote unquote. Why? Because my tattoos. I like 10 kilos. They probably think I'm part of it. No. I avoid the streets as best as possible. I'm a square to the fullest. I preach about life. All my tattoos are about life. All of them. Be Bible talk, forehead, behind my ears, kind of talking to Jesus. Because why? Not to mock Jesus at all. Come to Jesus and be saved. Emotionally, potentially, right? But you got to do your other part as a being. Respect when I say this. I would check a lot of people. God, Allah, Buddha, fresh tattoos. Tie my body, I make my shirts and hoodies, right? It says God, Allah, Buddha, the universe, the ancestors, spiritual universe, support teams. We can't fix or save you at all. Only that person can. All we're going to do for each other is heal, guide, support, uplift, forewarn, show love to each other. We're messengers, communication. You start the healing journey. Be alone. Have a support team. Forgive, yes. Not forget. Let go. To do what? You do closure for yourself. Comprehend why it failed. Only you can do closure. Only you can do comprehension. So you got to feel your feelings to comprehend your feelings. No, I can't do that for you. Your kids can't do it. Nobody can do this for you at all. The healing journey, all we're going to do is be supportive, hold your hand, guide you. Every single being in the universe. Be a physical being in your head, be a religious, spiritual, science, whatever it is. You guys, that's it. That's it. So respect, if you want to pray for that manifest, the higher source can do it for you. I did that for the majority of my life. As a matter of fact, I was 39. Now I comprehend it. No one has to comprehend me, call me crazy. It does not hurt my feelings. Because I know that the higher source can't do it for me. They're holding my hand, guiding me. Yo, the thoughts relationship, there's fucking red flags everywhere. Everywhere. That's why the intent to fall back, start the healing journey. Definitely have a support team, which I preach about. Observe all your exes from when you started dating middle school, high school, to whatever age you're today behind the screen. All of them. Comprehend and first of all, observe all the red flags, which your ex did, and then what you did. Do accountability, and then your exes did, right? So when you do that, and the potential to be the present today, the now, because I observed the red flags. I don't like people just controlling. She want to be physical. She's too fucking, too short tempered. Fuck no, not anymore. She'll be my friend associate. She give me part. I can be part of the support team to say that's my girlfriend. No, thank you. I don't deal with girls. Boys and girls can't have this conversation. They don't have to control their feelings. They're fucking triggers. My tattoos. They don't know what triggers are. They weren't taught this bullshit. So I deal with women and men that are healing. As a partner, a woman that's healed, preferably healed. If not awake on the higher parts of the journey, wise, not fresh out of a breakup, fresh out of divorce. I can't fix her or save her. Respectfully. My baby mom ended up having a kid with my best mate. That was hard. Respect when I say this. Like your friends, best friends, for the most part, you can't trust nobody for the most part. Because why? If they don't speak healing journey in these conversations, those are boys and girls. And it doesn't matter if they're religious, spiritual, they're going to pass boundaries. But here's the best part. Everyone's got free will choice. 2 seconds, guys. I'll get my dog in real fast. Sorry, guys. But anyways, everyone's got free will choice. The blue book conversations. If your partner, if someone, flirts with them, is your partner? You gotta know your fucking partner. every fucking which way. If not, then, well, trust and loyalty, maybe on your side. What about their side? That's why it's called, nothing when they're looking, but when they're gawking, staring, that's called what? Emotionally cheating. If you're staring their energy to comprehend, like what I do, I'll stare. I'm observing you. Communication to judge you and to comprehend you, because I want to observe your energy, your eyes, your energy, the way you carry yourself, your environment, how you treat others. I'm staring at you for a reason. Oh yeah, in my head, or I say verbally, oh, you're a circle, a fucking red flag. You're a boy and girl. This conversation is way too much for you. You're toxic as fuck. And I, from Adams, I judge you by energy. I comprehend you, and we don't have to have a conversation. I just observe you with others. So your partners, your friends. Here's the answer. Like when people cheat, first and foremost, like yo, you're broken, codependent, scared to be alone, abandonment issues. Simple as that, every which way. And the cherry top is what? You have no self-will. Your eyes are bigger than your fucking mouth. You have my tattoos. All that bullshit meant shit because biology, 6 figures plus. No, fuck your bullshit excuses. I caught my little saying to the whole universe, right? Physically, I gotta work on my body more, right? Mentally, I'm a beast, I'm a god, I'm immortal, I won't ever die. Zeus the god ain't got shit at night. What I call Zeus, the god, quote unquote Greek god, right? Because he loved his wife, but he had fucking demigod and goddesses everywhere. So he has no self-will. His wife has self-will because all she did was what? Be with him, monogamy. Every which way. So if you don't have self-will, you will always fall to lust because your eyes are bigger than your fucking mouth. Don't matter if you're religious, spiritual, atheist, a good person, quote unquote, whatever term you want to use, whatever category. You're good for the streets, you're good for nothing. Matter of fact, you're good for poly, open, benefits, fuck buddy situations, those type of relationships, not monogamy. But you offer it. Love, you don't know what love is. Only if you're both on the same page and you do poly, open relationships and you do everything, communication, comprehension. You can fuck around, I can fuck around. That's cool. Nobody can tell a fucking sob story, play the role of a victim when you're both on the same page. But when people start passing boundaries and breaking your guys' rules, then that's the problem. Your eyes are big in your fucking mouth because you have no self-will. Black and white, very simple. All the other debates, conversations, very simple, Started stuttering when people started when meeting people for real. Stuttering, remember this, the stuttering part for the most part, if you haven't done it before, it's overthinking and triggers and social anxiety. You're like, the paranoia people are staring at you wise. My situation, I speak fast. I'm trying to speak a lot slower. That I'm very exhausted, so I'm up the floor quite a bit because I do so many one-on-ones. I'm only one person, one being. But I made about to the universe 4.5 years ago. I was going through my second breakup. Fuck this, I'm falling back. There's got to be a reason why. I'm not the only one suffering. I'm not the one going to breakups. I already know that. But there's got to be a reason, not because we're fucking bored. What am I going to do? Jump into another relationship and figure it out? No, you can't fix yourself with a body by your side. You can try to, as long as both of you say, you know what, I'm broken. You're broken. You're fresh out of a breakup. I'm fresh out of a breakup. We can try this. Allow us to do what? Communication and comprehension. Cool. You're both trying to do it. You're having the fucking adult conversation. Not because you're beautiful, you make it feel good. Feelings are not fucking factual. If you make the decision with your heart, feelings, empathy, and sympathy, you will always fall on your fucking face. You gotta build compassion. Yes, King, Queen. Thank you for the compliments, but guess what? I'm going through a breakup. But I'm doing the healing journey wise, right? I'm working on myself. I'm to let my ex go. Your situation, you're fresh out of breakup. You haven't started the healing journey. I can't finish save you. But I can be a support team. I can be your friend, associate, but I will not be your partner respectfully because you're not taking my energy. You make me feel good. Yes, I make you feel good because of conversation and energy. I get it. I was you, but I can't finish save you. Nobody can. What? Nobody in the whole universe can't finish save you at all. You just don't know that yet. You want to believe the higher sources do for you? Go for it. Do that. How long you been praying, planning, hoping, manifesting, and has not gone in your way? Pray today, respectfully. I got my tattoos right here for a reason. I'll read in a minute, If it wasn't for the support I had from friends when I lost my head, I wouldn't be here now. I fight a support team. I preach about support teams. Support teams help a lot because that's basically your therapist counselors. You get to vent to them. The intent, you have a good support team that they're in the healing journey, respectfully. It's not a reason of competition, but they're more involved than you are. They can hold you and guide you. If anyone tell you, yo, check out what I said, my support team told me the same shit 4.5 years ago. You're the original self. I know that face. I know those tears. I know that fear. I know all of that. I comprehend it. But what you're going through, I wouldn't ever deal with that shit again. Because why? I don't need a partner. I want a partner. You're going through it because a breakup. You're trying to detox codependency. You're staying strong because you're not in a relationship, by the way. That's good. Anyone that moves the fuck on right away, they're broken, codependent, scared to be abandoned issues. They don't know how to be alone. They think, you know what? Go get into another relationship. Remember this. When the breakups happen, right? You don't know this yet. Anyone that goes to a breakup, divorce, right? And the partner that stays alone, healing journey, guess what? You don't know this yet, but you're actually winning. You don't feel like it because why? Your ex moved the fuck on. No matter how they did it, they moved on. They're in another relationship. They got married right away, had a kid. It does not matter. Your partner, remember that you're the one that fell back. You win not knowing. Your partner moved the fuck on. You're the ex, right? So the new partner, you're the ex. All their exes, all that trauma goes to the new partner. So you don't see it yet. Right now they're on social media, lovey-dovey and bullshit for fucking now. You're healing. Your ex didn't know healing. Excuse me, at all. At fucking all. And they're gonna have about the kid. You think you suffered? You suffered? Then you partner suffer more. Because remember this, you fell back, started the healing journey. Your ex moved the fuck on. That new partner's about to get fucked over every way worse than you did. If they're smart, and let's say they're in the healing journey, they see the red flag, oh no, I'm in the healing journey. You're fresh out of breakup. You was doing good, but no, you're not gonna treat me like your ex-exes. You're not mistreating me at all. I don't deal with that bullshit. I'm selfish in a positive manner. I'll always choose myself, walk away. You see that door? I'm leaving. What? I'm leaving. I don't need you in my life. I want you in my life. I want to be with a man or woman that's healing. You sold me a dream, but guess what? You only sold me a dream for 30 days, 90 days, and that's it. I'm out. The overage myself. I had no support team. They destroyed me every which way. I won't ever feel like that again. So that's why I'm talking to you and telling you no. Boundaries, you don't have to respect them. That's your choice, you will. But if you don't respect them, I have my standards. I'm leaving. And then here's the best part. Tell the whole universe I'm breaking up with you. Here's the best part. Fucking social media. Tell them I broke up with you. I promise you 1,000. When you make that post, in your comments, in your DMs, on all these platforms, you got gay, straight, trans after you, shooting their fucking shot. So the choice is now, what are you doing? What are you choosing? What's your choice? Start the healing journey. Fuck it. Someone told me they love me. I'll be here for you. Then go body hopping. Do that. Anyone does the body hopping whole face or relationship after relationship, all of them, every single one of them, broken, codependent, scared to be abandonment issues. Oh my gosh, life's so hard. Do not become them. Stop doing that. In life, you can go house hopping, car hopping, job hopping. Don't go fucking body hopping. That's not healthy at all for nobody. Trust, hurt people. What do we do? Hurt people, not intentional, but we don't know this conversation yet. Heal people. What do? We heal people. We tell stories. Nobody has to comprehend. Your feelings, not my feelings. You're in toxic relationships. I'm not. Why? How? Here's the best part. The fucking door's right there. So why do you have to choose to want to go back to the home that door paying you deal with your partner and you bitch about? Every day you bug down. You don't have parents, kids, family, friends, nobody in the whole universe. You don't got a car. You have nowhere to go to but that person that you bitch about. Don't do it to yourself. Do not self-sabotage your life and fucking, that's your religious talk. Hell, you got heaven and hell. Toxic relationships, you're hell on earth. Healthy relationships, heaven on earth. Black and white, very simple. Positive triggers, heaven on earth. Negative triggers, hell on earth. Oh my gosh, life's so hard. Respectfully, I got diagnosed with schizophrenia a few years ago and lost close people around me. What kind of dog you got, bro? Oh, that's a Chihuahua back there. Some type of Chihuahua. She's a tall Chihuahua. Just me and my dog for now. Hey, no, fur babies are cool. I'm a single father kid, so I do co-parenting. And all that bullshit, chill out. All that bullshit with schizo on my tattoo, BPD, bipolar, borderline personality, NPD, narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, multiple, everyone, ADHD, everyone got that shit. Black and white version. You know why? Because everyone's fucking traumatized. All of us have child trauma. You can say, your parents are good. What about your siblings? What about your cousins? What about your neighbors? What about your classmates in kindergarten, pre-K, fucking daycare? Everyone's traumatized. That's why black and white, keep it simple as fuck. Triggers. My tattoos, you see the stoplight? Red light, you're bothered. Triggers, well, someone's bothering me. Talk to yourself. How? Why? Fuck that, I ain't talking to myself. Now you become angered. Yellow light, angered. Now you're building up. Pride and ego. Now my tattoo, like the cartoons. A little angel whispering in my ear, a little devil whispering in my ear. God, Lucifer, religious talk, right? They're talking to me. God's like, check it out, baby boy. Door's right there, man. It's a bad environment. She's getting out of hand. Go outside. Cool the fuck off. Lucifer was like, don't listen to God, listen to me. Fuck that. They called you a bitch. Stay there. Don't listen to God, listen to me. Fucking whoop their asses. Remember this. God, no Lucifer, put a gun to my head. The universe. My choice, free will. Your choice, free will. What are you doing? What are you choosing? Or hit the green light. Not hatred. Now you're triggered. So remember this. My tattoo is black and white. So observe, control, comprehend your triggers. Bothered, angered, right? Become triggered, green light, and now you're hatred, right? Don't become triggered, hatred. You built hate. The devil comes out of you, BPD, MPD, flash, snap, blacked out. You got triggered by words, feelings, conversation, and truth. A premeditated choice. You thought about that for a millisecond. You could have left, but you didn't. So you can't blame no one in the universe but yourself. But you don't know this conversation. You don't know what triggers are. You don't know anything about support teams. So don't worry. Don't be hard on yourself. Allah is fucked up every which way because we have no guidance. In all this conversation, if your parents didn't teach you shit, none of your family, there's your flaw. All your family like you was doing, if you're still doing it, it's called what? The generational cycle. Become your parents. Aunties, uncles, grandparents, miserable as fuck. But they brag about man-made bullshit. My car, my home, my job, my money. Cool. Now, ask the man-made categories for fucking advice in life. When you go to breakup, divorces, depression and fucking a zombie, addicts, an addiction, ask for advice. Fucking crickets. The AI, that's the advantage of the technology. The AI will give advice. Siri, Alexa, YouTube, all these platforms. We're talking to you. I'm talking to you. We'll give you advice. But about your family, fucking crickets, there's the flaw. You are like them. The generational cycle, break that shit to get your life back. If you want to evolve in life, if not, you want to see if you're in a positive way, your future, look at your parents, aunties, uncles, grandparents, traditional cultural ways, a lot of them, traditional corny ways, still together, miserable as fuck, and they go to church. I say all the time, how the fuck your grandfather, right? Dispatch El Abuelito and shit, being a fuckboy, verbally, physically abused to your grandmother, and still emotionally, physically cheating and shit at 70 years old, 80 years old, and he loves God, Allah, the universe. Make that shit make sense. Do not become them, because that's your fucking future. Everyone's future. The generational cycle. Simple fucking phrase, man. Do not become that. Break that shit. And when you break it, as a forewarning, your family will call you crazy. If you've never spoke religious, spiritual, positive in your fucking life consistently with it, you're crazy. But remember this, don't be scared. You're not crazy. You're evolving. You're evolving, rising up the fucking hill, climbing the hill. They're staying behind. They feel like, you're doing better than them. Like, yo, I tell my family, tell me the same shit. You think you're better than me? When did I say I was better than you? I started my healing journey. I pray for all of you, and that's it. That's your choice. If you want to talk about life, I got you. If not, if you want to believe God, born and raised a Catholic, cool. Keep doing that. Saying that, go to church every Sunday. Pray if that manifests, and your partner still being a fuckboy, fuckgirl, and they're verbally physically abusive. How much more longer are you praying for? Respectfully, and to give you the answer, you're praying for the wrong person. You prayed initially, maybe 1 time, 2 times, 5 times to your partner, not a fucking 1,000 times. Not for the last 10, 12, 20 years of your life, though. Fuck. You're praying for the wrong person. You should be praying for yourself to build strength and courage to walk the fuck away. Be selfish. Choose yourself and fucking leave. If you just don't want to, it's your choice, I see my kids on the weekend. Hey, co-parents, that's awesome. Fuck that. I'll never become my dad. I try my best. Yeah, that's the intent not to. I respectfully wise. My situation, nothing with my parents, none of my family, but they don't know this conversation. So I broke the dinner cycle 4.5 years ago. The black sheep of the family. I'm cool, I'm blessed. I want airfield, respectfully sad, depressed, PTSD, worry about breakups. Why have fear of a breakup? Make that make sense. Why? Fear in a positive manner. Anyone could leave, anyone could cheat, anyone goes to get break up with you. That is their choice. Well, you know that, right? Nobody fucking owns nobody at all. You know that, right? So, working yourself. Be selfish in a positive manner to learn to love you. Once you love you, I promise you 1,000 you'll evolve your life. I can guarantee you that bullshit every which way because nothing's wrong being alone. We're just brainwashed that we need people. Welcome to codependency. That's the flaw. That's the flaw of everybody. Because like all shit, love. Love is beautiful. Love doesn't hurt. It can't hurt. Anyone that would say fuck love hurts, whatever, I'm scared of love, that's incorrect. Be scared and say fuck toxic love. What's that? When you love somebody that doesn't love you back. Be scared of that bullshit. That shit hurts. Anxiety, depression, paranoia, PTSD, suicidal thoughts, low self-esteem, anger issues. Be scared of that shit. That shit hurts. When you can't let go of your exes, past pain, toxic love, trauma, child trauma, that shit hurts. Every which way. Live in fear of that bullshit. Love? Love is beautiful, exotic, phenomenal. It don't cost you shit. It's free than fucking water. And the best part is what? Love is consistent. Love is consistent. Now, toxic love is inconsistent. That bullshit saying, life's like an emotional roller coaster ride. Relationships are like an emotional roller coaster ride. You know why? That's called toxic love. It's inconsistent. You have your highs and your lows, your good days and bad days. Why? How? The fucking door's right there. You bitch about a type of customer a day, older cat. I was like, when you're ready to go home, it's over. That has been over a long time ago. It's with yourself at the foremost, you have a lot of healing to do, right? But you have a partner and you bitching about him. Why? How? The fucking door's right there. Don't do what I did. My first day mom, 12 years, 12 fucking years of my life. My ex's, my first day mom's life too. But I have nothing against her because she doesn't know this. We both didn't know this conversation. If somebody pulled both of us aside, check it out, guys. Both of you are toxic to each other. You're not bad people. Queen, respect for you, cosmetic, you're beautiful, exotic on the outside. Nice body. I love your accent, all that good shit. But inside, you're broken like a lost. You're not healing at all. You're too narcissistic. A circle, my tattoos, right? Seattle talk, right? And King, you're square, you're more pathetic was. You showed her respect as best as possible. You did opposite track. She didn't destroy the fuck out of you. And you're trying to bond him, he ain't going nowhere for years to be. But both of you don't comprehend this at all. But if you want to keep talking about it, let's figure out together why you saying what I'm saying to see, see potentially comprehend what I'm saying, then we can talk and vibe. If not, I pray for both of you and I go my life. And that's it. But like my situation out the whole universe, I'm always your because technology, I'm always your pocket 24/7, 365. You can reach out whenever you want to. However you want to have this conversation. As it being, I won't give up on you at all. Why? I was you, lost and confused, bitching about life. I won't ever do that again. How does a girl greet Bill Cosby on their second date? Nice to meet you. Okay, I like that. But once again, that's why I preach what I preach. I do lives for you guys. I'm about to play a bunch of TikTok clips, IG clips. And remember this, I'm not speaking, like it's a live podcast, so I can, once again, I'm not famous. In my head, I've been famous, then all this shit, right? I know what I'm talking about, but I don't stop what I'm doing because of numbers. You have volume, 1 million followers. Do you have value? What's value? Do you actually have followers that just talk to you? They DM you? You can have a zillion fucking followers. That's followers, but do you have conversations? No, do you have no value behind it? Respectfully, if you can have both, fuck, you're winning every which way. But my situation, all it takes is one person. One person. All it takes is one comment or a question to spark conversation. If you want to talk about life, nobody has to talk about life. You don't have to feel your feelings. That's your choice free will. But don't worry, I will tell you this: you're the version of myself. I was scared to talk about this bullshit, but I wanted love. Do you believe having kids, families, relationships will make your life better? You can try. Be like a lot of us. Go fall on your face. And then join the Bay Mom, Bay Father Divorce Club or the generous cycle. Become miserable like your parents, aunties, uncles, grandparents. Still together to this day, miserable as fuck. How the fuck they're 50, 60 years old, still beefing with each other? Still beefing with each other at 50, 60, 70 years together and they love each other, quote unquote, they go to church. Like, fuck all that fake ass relationships. That's called, which I don't miss, is toxic love, broken, codependent relationships. You hate each other, but you're still with each other because you're scared to leave each other. You're scared to leave your bubble to see what the fuck's out there. You don't believe there's no love out there that people are actually healing. Yeah, you actually have a conversation with. All you do is, oh, well, fuck, I'm 5 years in. That's all I know. Fuck, we're comfortable, used to each other. It is what it is. YOLO, you only live once. Cool. That's Bible conversations. Rebel conversations, you live every fucking day. You only die once. So stop doing it backwards, But if you have the mentality, fuck it is what it is, so be it. That's your mentality because you have no support team and you don't care. You roll with the punches. But you're bragging about your cars. Yes. Set all the goals you want, which I call them hurdles. Get all the jobs, homes, careers, money, all you want. You achieve it, you get it. For how long you happy for? 30 seconds, a minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, then what? Right then you do a job, I'm going to be here forever. And then you get bored. Why is this fucking spark ending? What took your energy? That's the shit. What took your energy? It's anything in life, especially relationships. Everything was good, lovey-dovey, a year in, and then it fell apart. Hey, what's up? How you doing, Fresh? How's it going? How you doing? How's it going? Tired? I hear that.
Mm-hmm. Talking to my screen and shake. But I was just saying what's up to you, and it's always good to always speak positive.
Likewise.
Motivation and great spirit, and it's just always good.
Thank you, Queen.
You know what I mean?
Most definitely. You know
you're a great guy.
Thank you. I just tell stories.
You're a great guy, and keep on doing you. And I appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
For me and
most definitely
joining me.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Were you able to even cash out anytime?
Oh, me no. I tell you, my situation, like I got my beans with her, but I just typically donate back to everybody else. Like I pay it forward type of situation. So like if I make money, cool. If I don't, it's okay with me. Like I don't stop what I'm doing. I'm just telling stories. Like I told you initially in the beginning, I'm just telling stories to guide for the universe.
I know, that's what I was like. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And keep on spreading the positive energy on all your platforms, because I know they appreciate you as well as I do.
Thank you.
And, I'll be here every day, but I always, feel the energy, and, like, I know you're a great man. So,
thank you.
Thank God for that.
Likewise.
You're a great guy.
Likewise, Queen. You're awesome individual also. It was definitely.
Yeah. I'm about to pass out. That's what my work.
Right, Denzo, yeah.
But I just finished my hours though.
There you go. Heck yeah.
Was super tired. Woke up early. Picked up my sister from the airport. She visited from California.
Okay.
But she had my mom's house and all that. My mom just moved out here, so I've been moving her out here.
Oh, nice.
In Nebraska.
Okay.
I'm from Cali too, but
right.
I moved to Vegas too, but I still got my spot in Vegas. But
okay.
It's just been a lot going on with me, mentally, physically, and shit like that. Like, goddamn, I didn't know I was that strong. Shit, and working on the side and all that. Like, goddamn, I need a break. Like,
yeah, slow down. Make time for yourself.
I ain't about to lift that much pounds.
right.
Just because I dress like a boy, I'm still a girl. Like, don't abuse me.
Right.
Like, hey, I see you. Thank you, Coach.
Oh, for sure. Like,
you've been visiting your kids. I know they're important.
Oh yeah, co-parenting. Yeah, all 8 of them. Yeah, no, I do co-parent. I see all my kids. Yeah, we good. Co-parenting. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, I know that's the light of your life. You know what I mean? Keep it going.
Most definitely.
Making sure your baby's okay.
Best as possible.
It's always good to check up on you as well. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Enough about me. How about you? You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Likewise. Oh yeah.
I know my life is chaotic, but hey, life goes on. But how are you? You know what I'm saying?
No, most definitely. Yeah, check out others most definitely.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm happy you good.
Thank you.
And I'm about to pass out, Coach. I ain't gonna lie to you.
All right. Well, have this night, Fresh.
What up, Daniel? Come up in the Coach live and let him speak some positive. Because he definitely don't have any negative tattoos.
Nah.
Yeah, thank you for following him. And you ask him all about his tattoos and his ways. He's a great gentleman.
Thank you, Queen.
And he's really cool. I swear.
Oh yeah, thank you. Just tell stories.
Like, I swear you are. But yeah, let's keep up the good work.
Thank you, Fresh, for sure. I was gonna see you, Queen.
Yeah, if you need anything, I'm here for you. You can always hit me up.
Most definitely.
So I'm here on WhatsApp. I'm still here for you. All right.
Hi, Fresh, for sure. Hi, Queen. Have a blessed night. Get to sleep. Be safe. I was good seeing you. All right. For sure. All right, ciao. Yeah, that's Fresh. She's I believe that's her agency. Don't call me like so I'm a host on Bigo. I'm part of a family on Bigo, but respectfully, I told her like as far as like the hosting part, like, hey, I just go live and talk about life. Like positive talk, respectfully, positive talk doesn't make no money at all. It's like very rare. If a female talks about this, hell yeah, easily. That's how the queens be take all my shit word for word. You make $1 billion off the situation. Because that's how my tattoos for a reason. Women support, especially nowadays, in social media. Women support women. Kids support kids. Men do not support men at all, for the most part. And if in their ways, men talk about robbing your life, we don't get no support. We're fucking called crazy in Spanish culture. Money, money, loan. English, that means beta simp. You're soft, you're weak, you're a woman. Why are you talking about feelings? Man, the fuck up. Like, yo, then you being the machista, aka person narcissistic wise, and you fucking man the fuck up. Then do what? Be in toxic relationships and destroy your toxic relationships, self-sabotage relationships, and when she gives you 1,000 chances, not 1,001, she breaks up with you, cheats, goes, divorces your ass, and you will do what I did. Play with and tell a sob story, boo-hoo me, but yo, she's fucking exhausted. You self-sabotage your life because why? And your relationship because you didn't talk to your partner. That's what you have. The housewife, go to TikTok. I got my housewife, we're bumping heads. It happens at fucking work for everybody for the most part. You got the work wife. Everyone at work says, yo, I know he's married. I know she's married. Fuck it. It ain't my problem. It's not my relationship. Yeah, it's not your relationship. It's not your problem yet. So it happens to you, then what? All you gotta do is what? Open your mouth. Yo, shut up. I know you're my coworker. I know you're married and shit. So before you cheat on them, why don't you break up with them? It's gonna hurt them, yes, but this what you're about to do, about to destroy the fuck out of them. Yeah, remember my tattoo behind my ear, religious talk, right? We can all become Cain and take your brother Abel out, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, verbally, physically, because he became triggered. What's up, Attica? How you doing, Queen? You got triggered by words, feelings, conversation, the truth. So you might not be here tomorrow because your person, your partner fucking flashed. They blacked the fuck out. They built hell shit, became triggered. The devil came out of them, and now they're catching the case. And it sucks. Infidelity sucks. Being cheating, it all sucks. No one deserves that shit. But we're just raised incorrectly, man. That's my belief. Because that's why I say what I say. Like, I won't ever feel like that again. Like, no, I don't need a partner. I want a partner. If she wants that, I can't force someone to be my life at all. My tattoo, spiritual talk. I'm not your slave master. You're not my slave. I don't own you. You don't own I won't chase you. I won't ever chase an adult in my life again. I chase my kids in general, but not. Hey, what's up, Yvonne? How you doing? There's no sound? Oh, because probably my mic. Whoops. Let me unplug it. Thanks for telling me that. Can you hear me now? Oh, because my mic died. Shit, that's why. Gotta try. I didn't try my mics last night. I was really tired. The other one's charging. But whatchamacallit, yeah, so once again, I'm about to play some clips in a minute before I get out of here because I'm tired. Really tired. I gotta get up to go in the morning to go to work. Seattle, and then if you can get me out of school. Oh, real fast. Like dead ass. Like my daughter called me today, right? As it be, I worked on myself, right? I want to deal with toxic relationships, I said to the fullest. But yo, all you kings and queens out there, deal with partners that are toxic and then become verbally abusive, and then that's a verbal abuse. That's fucking red flag. Before it becomes physical and the threats and bullshit, yo, I can't ask you for any of the country. This is America, ain't fucking Mexico. After my daughter called me today, hey dad, what's up? Got a situation. With the woo, boo, I missed your life. Sorry, I apologize. My mic was dead. Whatchamacallit? I was like, oh, I already told you, right, baby, I love you. I told you I don't want problems at the home with the kids. No one. I don't want toxicity in general. So just go to the fucking police department. Do a restraining order, no contact order. Simple as that. I go, fuck. Who is this? I want a name because I'm going Friday and I'm gonna do the shit myself because he wants to come in my property and cause bullshit. Yo, call the boys in blue. Do it the right way. Let them deal with the courts and judges and bullshit. Let them go to fucking anger management classes, domestic mind classes. And if he's drinking, suppose he's drunk, fucking AA too. Because of fucking relationships. That's what I say all the time. Preach what I preach. Relationships make you, break you, definitely destroy you. One person in the whole universe that starts it, you fuck them over, they fuck you over. In my situation, I ain't doing none of that bullshit at all. Fuck no, at all. Like, yo, cool, take care of this. Rather get hold of his family, his parents, it up. That's your son, right? He's bothering my daughter. They're bumping heads type of situation, but yo, tell your son not to come on property again. We do call the boys in blue. Your son go to jail. I don't want to hear no fucking victim soft story bullshit. Everybody knows right from wrong. If you believe in God, why do you believe in God for if you're doing wrong? Expect to make that shit make sense. Like, I don't deal with none of that bullshit at all. And behind the screen, none of you should deal with this shit. Your partner being toxic as fuck, doing the threats, call the boys in blue, restrain order, no contact orders, let them fight the judges, the courts, police. There it is, man. And potentially you might not be here tomorrow, but guess what? At least the whole world knows what's going on. Every which way. And everybody knows right from fucking wrong. We just choose to do wrong. Why do you choose to do wrong? That's the dilemma, you know? Every which way, as beings. That's why I preach what I preach and go live for you guys. So you don't become us. Don't accept toxic bullshit by your side. At all, man. I'm trying to take my Bluetooth. There it is, cool. Oh, that's Young Drac, my boy. So remember that I'm playing clips right now real fast. So probably 15, 20 minutes, I'll be out of because I'm tired. But let me see. I remember all these subjects is about real life. The majority of just talks relationships. So remember this. I'm about to play them, and it's not my words. You can't see how much I got thousands of these guys. See, thousands. I go this forever. This file alone has 2,464 videos, and majority of TikToks and their Facebook, IG, a little bit of Twitter. So respect, I say I can, as long as the person that I put the video like watermarked initially, but it's like the watermark of TikTok, IG, Facebook, I can borrow 99% of anyone's stuff. Borrow, and I can do whatever I want with it. I can have fun with it. Put in my platform, especially on TikTok, Facebook, right? The reason why I have a lot of followers on Facebook is because not because my personal TikToks. No, what I talk about. No. Because at Blue Pill Conversation, entertainment, funny, comedy therapy, somebody else podcast and shit. So that's why I have all these followers on Facebook, but not because of my material. No, men do not support men. They say we don't get no love and support, but I don't stop because of that. So what did I do? I'm a geek techie. I borrow people's stuff and put it on my platforms. As long as it's positive, inspirational, and comic therapy, it'll get your attention. So let's figure it out together type of situation. Not, go for the follow. But anyways, let me play some clips. This is a really good one right here. And this happens all the time. That's why as beings, like, if you get involved with people as right and they're at a state like they can say they love you, LDRs, long distance relations, but it's called trust and loyalty, right? And then from there, wise is what? Which I'm gonna call it, you love and love each other only. You have a lot of conversation. You should know your partner's energy face to face and behind the screen. If you're doing your part, then you are doing your part. Try not to question your self-worth. When your partner's doing you wrong, be verbally, physically cheating, they break up, go cheat, like, yo, initial breakups in our heads, we overthink. And we're like, what could I have done better? That's when you start questioning your self-worth. If you did your part best as possible, I'm blunt 1,000. All your virgins, cover yours. Adults, it might offend you too, but you're over. If you're not a virgin, respect you, then don't act like a virgin, right? So you get to bang your partner like a bunny. Bottom all the fucking money, power, and fame. It's not you, it's them. Simple as that. You're just on the opposite type of energy type of situation. If you're more empathetic wise, you show that respect. You offer love and lust. You're doing your part. You've been doing your part. So why question your self-worth? Your partner, they're not doing that yet. They don't know how to do that. They're more like typically more narcissistic wise. So that's the shit. So that's why when you get situationships, side chicks, all this bloodbath, like, why did you allow yourself to get to that point? And especially when the red flags are happening. The downfall is bad because the people that are too religious, too spiritual, you will pray, plan, hope, manifest. My tattoos, that God, Allah, Buddha, the universe, your ancestors, the spiritual universe, your support. I can't say support teams. I'll scratch that last one out, right? But those categories that they'll fix your partner to change the way to do it, so they match your energy, start loving you. But how long you been playing, plan, hope, manifesting? A week, month, years, babies, marriages, and they're still fucking up. If you know, remember this. Anyone that knows what you're talking about, what are you doing? Communication and comprehension. Whatever the fuck subject it is, whatever you're talking about. Be religious, spiritual, your job, I don't care. It could be a tree. You know about that tree. You're probably gonna look at it. Well, I think anyone says that, I think, maybe, potentially. Those are maybes. Thinking is not knowing. You gotta fucking know. Simple as that. Communication and comprehension. I tell my kids, yo, does the fridge have milk? I think it does. They'll be, no, get off the car. What? Yes, I know. Go off the car. Go inside home and verify. Make sure we don't have milk. If we have milk, cool. Because Shut up. We don't have to, but we go home. I mean, we go to Wally World where we're going shopping, and we come back home. And the intent was to get milk, but now you said no, we don't. You think, and we come back home with everything but milk, and like fuck, I live in the country. I had to drive all the way back. I was just in town for milk. That's what I tell my kids. Think is not knowing, man. You gotta verify, be factual about it. Not think is not knowing. That's why when anyone says that you customers and people behind the screen with my one-on-ones, I think is not knowing. You gotta know. Let's figure this out together. So I'm about to play this clip, especially nowadays. You're 2500 that situationships all the time. Situationships, benefits, fuck buddies, whatever, your friends, whatever term you want to use, and then you want to lay down with each other and have kids. It's like you got to investigate everything before you get involved with people. And I promise you 1,000, all the red flags dancing in front of your face. You just don't know that yet. You don't have a support team that elaborates. You haven't started. You already worked on yourself healing journey. You haven't let go of your ex-exes to comprehend their red flags and your red flags, accountability. So when it happens today to now, the present potential to be, you observe them, you already comprehend them, and you do what? Verbalize boundaries. I don't like that. I don't do that. Keep doing that. I'm letting you know, you see that door, I'm leaving. What? You're gonna give up on us? No, you're giving up on yourself because you don't respect my boundaries. I'm doing my part best, boss. On my side, you're not doing your side. So I don't and I won't do opposite track. I pray for you and I go my life and that's it. But anyways, let me play this clip.
A baby by your friend. If you have a baby by your friend with benefits and find out afterwards that he is married, would you tell his wife or not?
So you didn't get a clue that he was married while you was...
None whatsoever.
So did you go over his house or he came over your house?
He lives in another state, so...
So he came to your crib?
Yes.
You never been to his? When you call him, do he always pick up?
Sometimes. No.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
But what's crazy is it's like, why didn't you do everything that you could have done to figure out that this wasn't married and not? Why is this with you and he's married?
We can't do that to her here because it was. And the only reason I say that is usually I don't stick up for bullshit, but that was her friends with benefits. It's not like outside of like health that she was due some type of extreme investigation into this man's life. If we gonna keep it 100 about the people we just be around with, as long as you not out here making me look crazy and bringing something to me, that's right. That's about the most investigation people do.
But see,
her question is, should she blow up the spot? Because he's hiding a child.
Yes. On Christmas.
Go full Pusha T. Put a diss out. Just drop a diss record on this and send it to his wife.
I love their podcast. Their podcast is like, once again, it's a live session, open mic. Anyone can see this shit. My answer to that shit, if you're benefits and you come to find out you get prego, they're married, fuck, tell the partner, hey, by the way, you got kids, we'll tell you kids they have they got a stepbrother, or say not step, half brother, half sister. What? And but the thing is, when you're too empathetic, you're the nice girl. You have to overage myself. You're too empathetic. You're too nice. You're too gullible. You're too naive. You're called what? People pleasers. I don't want to be mean, hurt their feelings, fuck up their family. But man, the fucking partner been fucking up, obviously. And you think they're messing around with you, messing around with others. They're traveling. It happens all the fucking time. My situation was in Alaska on the boats, right? And the guy be, amigo, yeah, family, yeah, I got my girl, I got my kids. And they talk about, I got my back in my country, I got my family, I got my kids. Cool. And they brag about them, yeah, church, Allah, God. I heard all that thing, right? Cool. And then we're about to get out the boat, fly back to wherever, their country. I'm going back to America, whatever, where I'm going to, type of situation. And then be like, oh yeah, when I go to America, visit my girlfriend. So I'm thinking girlfriend, maybe they use their own term, girlfriend, wife. Like, no, my girlfriend. Like, what do you mean? Back in my country, I got my wife. In America, I got my girlfriend. I'm like, what the fuck? I go call him out, yo, bro, King, you just told me you got a lot of Buddha of the universe. Oh yeah. I go, respectfully, would God do that? Would Allah Buddha do that? Fuck, I guess your God and my God are different. Apparently, I just go like, what do you mean, Migo? Don't worry about it, man. I pray for you and I go my life. I'm going back to my family, and my kids, and that's it. It's toxic and shit, but I'll eventually figure this shit out and that's it. But I'm not doing what you're doing. It's okay. I'm like, it's okay for you. Sounds good, and that's the shit. No, fuck all that. Nowadays, you have the cell phone, man. If I really want to investigate anybody, a potential, What will I do? I'm gonna keep techie. I'll take a picture of her, make a TikTok, put it on all my platforms. Yo, check out. This is I'm interested in this person type of situation. Do you know who this is by chance? Is this your ex? Is this your family, your cousin, coworker? If you know anything about her, please you can DM me. I would love to know about her. Like, what do y'all know about her? Is she good? Is she bad? Like, you'd be, oh no, her. She's scenario. Let's say on social media she's single. It's like, nah. And social media she's single. I know her. That's my family, my coworker. She's married. Got a boyfriend, whatever. Oh, cool. Thank you. Guess what? I didn't overlove. I didn't overthink. I didn't self-sabotage my life at all. So that's what you gotta investigate. And there's fucking red flags everywhere. That's why it's called what? Gut feeling, intuition. Your intuition is always right. If you want to use spiritual talk, that's your future self warning to the present self, hey, this is not good, it's a bad situation, they're not good for you. You just don't know this conversation yet. So that's the situation. That's what we bitch about. Love. Nothing wrong with love, man. It's called toxic love. Bitch about toxic love. You love somebody that doesn't love you back. You fucking dread to go home to your partner. Why the fuck are you dreading to go home? I won't ever, capital E, ever feel like that ever again. I got one girlfriend, 1,000 girlfriends, right? They can all of them can cheat. I say all the time, cheat, break up, ghost, leave me. I won't shed tears. I'm not chasing. My day's not going through shit. I'm not questioning my self-worth at all. Everyone, all comes in your life as a blessing. When they leave, what's the lesson? There's always be lessons to learn. Be a positive or negative. I can guarantee you that. But if you're gonna shed tears all the time and sit there and daydream, yo, pray for you to go my life. Oh, yeah, I'm in D-time codependency yet. Nobody is guaranteed forever. God forbid they pass away. Remember this: fear in a positive manner. All anyone for whatever apparent reason, your partner, everything lovey-dovey, 5 years, 10 years, kids, and everything. They can wake up one morning, you know what? Or get off work. Fuck the universe. I'm out. Fuck everybody. I don't care. I don't care no more. You know what? I'm done with everybody. And they can go MIA, ghost the whole universe. I told this last podcast, pretentious to be my kids, everybody, for whatever apparent reason. Yes, is it wrong? Yes, it is. If I'm gonna die working on myself, I should talk to you. But remember this: I don't have to. That's my choice, free will. So you ready for that? What is everybody? You ready for that? Badass partner, your support teams, whomever it is, your kids, they can go MIA, ghost the whole universe because they're just exhausted for whatever apparent reason. And that's everybody. If they do that to you, how will you act? How will you respond? Will you go chasing for adults? Why are you chasing adults? Everybody knows right from wrong. You chase your kids and kids in general. All this shit with therapy counseling, your inner child. You can do a mental game for sure all you want. If you have a support team, if you're not a support team, you don't know what that is. Make it black and white, very fucking simple. Your inner child, physically they're around you. All these little kids, your kids and kids in general, whatever age they are, ask them what their age is. Verbally, physically, you're talking to them. Spiritual talk, emotional, mental, spiritually. I'm talking to a 10-year-old version of myself, 20-year-old version of myself, whatever age they're, because younger than I am. That's the old version of myself. That's my inner child. I will give them all the respect I was not given. I will guide them every which way. Whatever conversation they want to have, I will have it with them. About real life. Oh, I like this guy. I like this girl. How old are you? 12? These feelings are not good for you. They're not even factual. What do you mean? They're feelings. They're not factual. If you make decisions with your heart, feelings, empathy, sympathy will fall on your face. You got to build compassion. You got to see a future in a positive manner. In your generation, this stuff one's your kryptonite because they get bored, you get bored, eye candy, you DM passing by. It's a fucking bloodbath. You remember this, forewarning, nobody can blame cell phones for your toxic relationships at all. You cannot. Because it's just a fucking I got 15 cell phones, I got hella cell phones every which way. But my cell phone does not wake up to my mind. You know what? I'm going to slide to people's DMs and speak to. No, I got to slide to the DMs. I got to reach out. So if I got to do it, your partner's got to do it. Simple as that, black and white. You cannot be in social media. OnlyFans, none of this shit. Porno, it's on the person behind it. It's the owner of the phone. What are they doing with it? And make it black and white, very simple. Tie my hand for a reason. If you want to test your relationship, test your partner. Very simple. You never ask them in your life ever, babe, can you see your cell phone? That fucking simple question. A simple sentence. Ask them when they get off work. Just say, hey, babe, how's your day? I love you. Nothing. Babe, can you see your cell phone? See how they react. If they're fucking hesitant, all that bullshit, 50 minutes. I'll walk it through. What the fuck? Yo, it's the cell phone. Why do you worry about cell phones? It's just cell phones. If we got shit to hide, then it's over. It's fucking over every which way, man. Simple as that. So yeah. Let me play some more clips. I'll play a religious one, but I'll skip that one. Oh, this one I'm about to play. This is the people that want to do open, poly, benefits, fuck buddy, situationships, we're friends titles. Them fucking categories. You both, not one side, both of you should do what? They fucking one, not as we roll into it. I don't want me hurt their feelings. Then you're a fucking boy or girl. Respect, you're too empathetic wise. They're hurting your feelings, so why don't you do reverse psychology and hurt their feelings? Exact same way they're hurting your feelings. When they don't like it, you don't like that shit. Nor the fucking I. It's called teaching the term. This is called reverse psychology. You do that, I'll do the same shit. You don't like it, I don't like it either. So if you stop doing it, I'll stop doing it. If you don't, fuck it. We keep doing this. We keep hurting each other. Become toxic. Whatever. Or you don't respect my boundaries. I'm leaving. What? I'm fucking leaving because of that. Yes, because of that. Yes, because of that. That's why I tell everybody, once you work on yourself, be selfish and positive, man. It's your fucking life, not nobody else's. Hello? Bueno. Hello? Can you hear me or no?
Hey.
What's up? Oh, you out here again? You can't jump. Oh, yeah.
What happened?
Well, I was about to play.
This is the only way I could get on. That's the only way I can't go on live with you because my phone's dead.
Oh, well, shoot. I can't play a clip now. Let me see. Oh, you know what? I get my other cell phone here. I have 15 cell phones. Let me get my TikTok on here. Oh, I can't. I don't think I can find it on there because it's on my phone, the one you're talking to. Anyways, what's going on? We'll just go off here. How about that? We'll skip it. I'll pay it tomorrow. Did you want to say anything or? Vonnie, did you want to say anything? If you can hear me.
What happened?
Well, we're waiting on you. Because once again, I can't play the clip. So, did you want to say anything?
What happened? Did I hang up on you?
No. You're still here. I'm looking at you. Yeah, no one's hung up on nobody. Say, did you?
I can hear myself.
Oh, because my Bluetooth. That's why. Yeah, everybody can hear you. Everybody can hear you. Yeah.
I can hear myself. It's like I'm talking to myself on your live.
Yeah, let me lower it down. That might potentially help. Okay, can you hear me now or no? Better or no better? Oh, okay. Well, she might come back. I don't know. If you're still there, buddy. I'm sorry, guys. But let me once again, this is the open relationships, poly relationships wise. If you're in them, and this is I don't have the watermark, I can't tell you, but basically she's a therapist, counselor, one of them categories. And she's older. She deals with couples, all types of ages for the most part, but that I observed like 25 to 40ish, right? Even 50ish. And this is a really good one. I tell you, if you want to get involved in poly, open, benefits, then type of situations, for sure. But some will call it this is a situation, so I'll play it.
I feel like I have to over-exaggerate my response. Sometimes I feel like I have to over-exaggerate my response to say, this is a boundary. We cannot keep pushing them. We cannot keep crossing them. I do not feel safe when that happens. And it's mostly based in fear and grief. I feel a devastating amount of grief. But tell me about that. Just in the sense of her having feelings for someone else. When you say, I'm not okay with open, that's no longer true. But I thought it would be more playful. I didn't think it would be as serious as it is, where we have committed relationships with other people. And whatever you have said, I say I might struggle with it, but I'm always like, okay, let's do it.
I was also concerned that if I were to do that, you'd be like, okay, well, you're not going to see them.
I'm not a crazy person.
Christine. No, I don't think you're a crazy person.
Hold on. But let's say Christine says, if you're going to do this, if you want to go see her today or them today, I don't want you to see them tomorrow. What is the problem with that?
I think I wanted to do what I wanted to do.
Okay.
And that's the theme of our relationship, I feel like.
So, initially, it was cool. It was all fun and games. Cool. Poly relationships, swing relationships, fuck around. You do you, I do I. Hell yeah, let's do this. And come to find out she's in the feelings because she wants to be a co. Let's do poly, like fucking Jada and Will Smith, my tattoo. Jada and Will Smith, monogamy. They had between, which I didn't know this shit till the whole entanglement happened. Remember that the word entanglement is proper. It's like saying food stamps. No, it's called EBT. More proper. No, entanglement. You cheated. No, I didn't cheat. It's an entanglement. Same fucking shit, just different terms, right? Anyways, their relationship, which I didn't know till after the fact, because I see them as a power couple. Everyone looked up to them, quote unquote. No, their relationship was more like open, but they both had to agree. They both had to meet the potential to be that they're involved with. As long as they both agree, okay, Will's cool with it, Jada's cool with it, you can mess around with her and him. But Jada decided to pass boundaries like Homegirl's doing it here and do her own thing. From Jada Will Smith, from Jada to August. Mess around with, I think their sons, daughters, friend, whatever the fuck. Everybody knows right from wrong, right? So that situation right there, look at that. Fun and games initially. And then what? She got in her feelings and she saw her partner know, like, she wants to have relationships with all these people, not just like benefits, chill and do her thing, hi, bye, text you next time, vice versa. And that's why when that type of situation, what are you doing? What are you choosing? You accept the bullshit? Like a girlfriend says, yo, I'm doing me and that's it. I'm not stopping this at all. It's just me and that's it. Be selfish. She's being selfish, aka the word narcissistic wise, but that's her choice, free will. Everyone's got free will and choice. In that situation, what do you do when you're choosing? Your fucking partner keeps cheating on you? What the fuck? What do you do? The door's right there. The fucking door's right there. Respectfully, all of us bitch about our toxic relationship like I did. A lot of us did. Are you still bitching about it? Why do you have to? Choose to want to. Go back to your partner you bitch about. Every day above ground. And every day above ground, the worst universe, the worst, the real wars, right? Every day above ground is who? You, the person in the mirror. All of us fucking hate ourselves, dislike ourselves, we compare ourselves to others. Yeah, welcome to fucking the first real war. Second war, you got a toxic household and then potentially a toxic relationship. Your partner's sleeping like a baby for now, like an angel. Verbally, mentally, fuck them. You just woke the fuck up. Respect for the third hardest war, which I cannot speak on that. I know of it, comprehend it, but once again, no personal experience. You're a zombie. You're an addict like an addiction. That's a third war. You got to deal with all that shit. And then life, quote unquote. But life, I promise you 1,000, it's easy. It's pathetic, either the train top. You just raised incorrectly. I was raised incorrectly. We believe that relationships will make our lives better. Having kids and families will make it better. Have better jobs. Respectfully, nothing man-made. No human type of partners, kids is not going to make it better. It'll make bad into the cuts and wounds. Yeah, once again, I love my kids, right? But they can't finish save me. Respectfully, their kids, they're still growing. They can't give me advice to life at all. Potentially, because social media, maybe a little bit. On the overall, no. My ex and I were bumping heads. They're seeing that shit. That's unhealthy. Unhealthy as fuck. Everything starts from home. Your fucking four walls, man. And then you want to be in relationships. And that's the shit. At the day one, I preach about day one. Both of you gotta talk about everything. What do you want from this? Monogamy, poly, open. Okay, so what are your boundaries? What am I doing? What's your standard? What's my standards? What do you call emotionally cheating? You know what emotionally cheating is? No, I don't give a fuck if you talk to guys. And you could be bullshitting around. That's cool. But when you're emotion cheating, like flirting out, bullshitting, I give no fucks about that. But no, emotion cheating. That's they're flirting type of thing. You're catching eyes, eye contact, energy. Now you have to do fucking the DMs and bullshit. That's called emotion cheating. I told the potential to be. If you're doing that, I'm just letting you know, and I see that, observe that, it's over. What? It's over, and that's it. Everybody else, they can put up with it. I won't. Then yeah, that means you have no self-will. So if anyone flirts with you, emotion cheats, you fucking match energy. You flirt back. So why don't you do? I don't do them. All you boys and girls that fucking cheat all the fucking time, I don't do. You don't want the title. You don't want the whole universe to know that you do poly, open, front of it. That's just, who gives a fuck? Deadass, I show a matter of respect to you if you're fucking honest. Yeah, I do a poly, I do open. Cool. Why do you give a shit about who anyone thinks about you? The only person you need, chase, compete, submit any validation is who? The person in the mirror, you. I don't even know validation from my kids, I don't need validation from my 8 kids. I don't need validation from family. Nobody. None of you behind the screen. Even if I have a partner, which I don't. Not even from her. Why? It's my life. But we should talk about everything. Most definitely. We should talk about everything. That's what I say all the time. If you're my partner, now that I worked on myself, right? If you're my partner, I can't talk to you. Respect, what am I doing with you? Because you're beautiful, 1,000 supercars, OnlyFans, 18 years old, came from Kardashian money. Your fucking beauty and your body cannot give nobody advice to life in the whole fucking universe. Nobody can do for nobody at all. Nothing man-made. Black and white, very simple. Ask your body for advice. Ask your beauty for advice. Fucking crickets. Fucking cricket. Oh my gosh, life's so hard. Mind blowing, right? Pretty amazing. It's your mind, man. So let me put this one. Oh, this is a good one.
Made me stop loving.
This is true a lot of boys. Remember, there's no one's perfect. We have flaws, right? Everybody has flaws. Especially with dad support teams, we have a lot of fucking flaws. But for the most part, my tattoos, women are more empathetic wise. They do what? Communication and comprehension. Offer love and lust. All you see is I. She has self-will. Us boys, not fucking men, right? We're narcissistic boys offer what? Toxic love, lust, trauma, communication, no comprehension. Our eyes are bigger than our mouth. We easily fall to lust. Why? No self-will. So remember this. I'm about to play this clip. A lot of queens behind the screen, you know exactly how she feels, and you know what she's talking about. And that's the shit. And remember that to forewarn the whole universe, fear in the whole universe. The longer you with an individual, the more it's gonna hurt you and destroy you. Especially you're the one that the nice can ask for, the more empathetic one. Because you give your love, your time, your feelings you can't give back. God Almighty cannot give it back to you at all. That's why it hurts more. That's why you're bitter, hateful. You have all right initially the victim category. The healing journey, victim category. You put all your energy in your ex-wives. Yes, they fucked you over. You lost everything because one individual, right? I get it, comprehend it. Forgive, communication, not forget. Eventually, when you're ready to, you want to let go. If not, then your exes, my tattoo, my neck, in your head, your mansion, and after rap artist, they add that door of pain. Every time you hear your ex's name and you think about them, any fucking thing about them, fuck, verbally, mentally, fuck them. It's been 5 years since the breakup. Still fuck them? They still scared you, traumatized you? Damn. Why won't you let them go? Why won't you do closure with yourself? When we comprehend why it happened. If not, cool. I pray for you and that's it. But you want love. You want family. You want kids. You don't know what love is, respectfully. At least not yet, you know? But let me play the script right quick.
Him. One day I woke up and I wasn't with it. And he made me stop loving him. One day I woke up and I wasn't with it anymore. I got tired.
How long does it take, right, for a woman to tap out of a relationship?
Well, it took me like 12 years.
So you stayed by someone's side for 12 years knowing that on, year one of those 12 years you were unhappy?
Well, at this point, I was growing and growing, and you still are in that stage where you need it because it's like an addition to you, like where you feel like I need to be in this narcissistic relationship. So there's like ups and highs to it, and
right.
It becomes a thing. Like one day is good, one day is bad, but it comes a moment you get tired, and I don't want to keep losing time because I still look young and beautiful, and I want to do what I want to do, and I could do it by myself. I didn't need him, so it became like, why do I stay? I'd rather lose what I'm gonna lose, even though I'm gonna suffer, but I'd rather lose that and have less and be happy and be able to do what I want to do and be around people that I want to be around.
And that's the shit. That's my tattoo. Spiritual talk. Any boy and girl that's too narcissistic that controls you, right? That's verbally abusive, physically abusive, that cheat on you, fuckboy, fuck girls. Spiritual talk, they're your slave masters. They say fuck your feelings. And they say verbally fuck your feelings or the way mistreat you. And you're the nice gonna ask for you're too empathetic. You're called what? The slave. The fucking door's right there. Every day above ground, you go through that bullshit. And why do you have to choose to want to go back to them? That's the situation, man. Like, don't do it to yourself at all. Like, you don't need your partner. You want your partner, and that's the shit. Every which way. Toxic relationships. Like, she's using a certain word, narcissistic relationships. A lot of them can be narcissistic. Every which way. Like, the whole term narcissist. He or she's a narcissist. To break it down deeper than that, everyone narcissistic-wise. But what are you more good, more empathetic, or you're meaner, more fucking better type of situation? You're more narcissistic-wise. My religious talk, you lose with disciples, you got disciples. No one's perfect, have flaws, but the intent is to what? Master both sides. All the fresh tattoos, feminine energy. When I hear feminine energy, I just think empathetic traits on my tattoos. The good side of us: love, empathy, empath, you're proud and humble, good person, love, respect. That's it. When I heard masculine energy, that's your fucking narcissist traits. All of us, the bad side of us: hate, narcissist. We can be narcissistic. Pride, ego, lust, greed, power, evil, envy, jealous within all of us. Now, which side are you more? But the intent to master both sides. The yin and yang. All my tattoos. Continuity, discontinuity. Consciousness, subconsciousness. That's within all of us. It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a garden in war. Once you comprehend that, you became one with yourself. Nobody can take your energy. Yeah, I remember there's a cell time. Yeah, physically, it's fucking common sense, man. So anyone can whoop your ass. That they can fucking jump your ass. They can put one in your head. Yes, the vessel died. But here's the kicker: as one being behind the screen, which I get tired of my body, make my shirts and hoodies, I can destroy, traumatize, trigger 95% of the universe, 1,000% of the narcissistic universe with words, feelings, conversation, the truth. How? Why? I'm only one being. That's all it is. Fucking words, feelings, conversation, the truth. Now you dig off this shit, and then anybody could do that to you. That's when they take your energy. Talk to yourself. How? Why? Especially when they're fucking random people. Yeah, they're your co-workers, but you don't talk to them. You know of them. You don't know them. So why do you worry about the petty words? Well, they gossip. Anyone that gossips the most, what they're doing, the terms they're doing is deflection and projection. Especially people talk shit about you and it's not facts, it's not you, because they're talking about themselves not knowing. Deflection and projection, gaslighting and manipulation. Everyone does that shit for the most part because we don't know these terms at all. But remember that anyone talking shit about you, if it's not facts, they're talking about themselves not knowing. They just don't know these terms. So don't worry about that shit. That's why you don't stay in toxic relationships. Because if you do, it's going to take your fucking life. It's going to take all your fucking life. And the worst stress in the whole universe is what? Toxic ass relationships. That's the worst stress in the fucking universe, man. Kids are fucking growing. That's their job to stress you, right? But adults, your kids can stress you. Why the fuck do you have adults stress you? Deadass, I won't ever do that shit again. If I can't talk to you, what am I doing with you? The spark's ending. Yo, queen, babe, the door's right there. What? You don't like the way you speak? I carry myself, my energy. I don't own you. Here's the best part: all your potential behind the screen. Look, all my tattoos, the way I speak is the fullest. I won't ever stop speaking the way I'm speaking because of you. No, I keep it 1,000 round real. The door's there for everybody, man. Anyone can leave. Oh, they give up on me. They give up on. You don't chase. You don't fight for relationships at all. You just talk about it as adults. Yo, what are we doing in the situation? We evolve and we stop, and what are we doing? If not, I pray for you. Accept it and pray. You have to comprehend this. When you pray, you can help manifest. In your head, you actually gaslight and manipulate yourself. I know, because in our heads, the universe is beautiful. Our relationships, fucking phenomenal. Everyone's lovey-dovey. Yeah, in your fucking heads, physically, far from the situation. Your partner's still being verbally abusive, physically abusive, being fuckboy and fuckgirls, cheating on you. Yeah. So I don't use the words. I pray in general, but I don't pray for my partner. Oh, God. I used to change my partner's way to be so she be better. I was going to teach probably the same thing for I. Like, no. Respectfully, all of us are communication. Everyone that comes to your life to support you every day, we're all fucking messengers, we're all communication. Nobody in the universe can't do comprehension for you at all. It's only you as a being. It's your healing journey, your life, not my life. You're in toxic relationships. I'm not. I won't ever be in that shit. I'll talk to you, hold your hand, guide you. But when I go home, I'm not dreading to go home. No partner, right? I'm not scared to be alone. I already comprehend I have to be alone every which way. I don't need a partner. I want a partner if she wants out. And I already know 1,000. Feel in a positive manner. We can be together 4 years, beautiful as fuck, 2 years, solid. And then she, you know what? I don't want to do this no more. Or someone else got my eye. Cool. Sounds good. What? That's it. What else? What do you want to do? Have a conversations and what? You want me to shed tears? You want to be sad? You want to be depressed? No. I don't need you in my life. I want you in my life. But our time has run, and that's it. So everyone comes to your life as a blessing. When they leave, what's the lesson? Be positive and negative. That's it. I get to be, if you want to, I'm your ex now. Put my tattoo on my neck. I can be your friend, social support team, or it ends here and that's it. We don't ever have to talk again. Cool. But my situation, I trip, I don't fall, I go my day, I go my life. A lot of people behind the screen, I would say 95% of you trip and you fall and you shed tears. You become depressed. Why? Because they broke up with you, they left you. That is their choice, free will. Stop living in fear. That's the beautiful thing about, the healing journey, the awakening journey, awakening and woke journey. When you're more in the awakening and woke journey wise, you will comprehend being alone is beautiful, because you already know people will come and go for whatever apparent reason. That is their choice, free will. You won't shed tears. I won't shed tears. For a breakup, no. Like Bigo, Munchie, rest in peace for her and the family. She passed away because Google found that shit out on September 2nd. I thought maybe remember this as a forewarning. You can have a badass friendship, vibe with people behind the screen, right? But for whatever apparent reason, they can stop talking to you. They can block you, ghost you, and you didn't have closure. Like, what did I say wrong? That's their choice, free will. My situation, I'm observing, and I just, I'm a geek techie. Google has the answers for the most part. I typed her name in there, and I found out, her obituary. She fucking passed away September 2nd at 30 years old. Hella fresh, man. That sucks. So, but spiritual talk is to say, in the next lifetime we'll see each other. I speak to the universe. I can always speak to her. The quote, once again, me as a being, right? I preach about technology, right, in a positive manner. Grab your cell phones. I got shit. I got 15 cell phones, man. I got hella cell phones, right? Grab your cell phones, right? Whatever you care about, whomever you care about, take pictures and videos, because God forbid they pass away. They pass away, and when they do, I'm gonna ask you, can I see a picture of them? Can I see a video of them? Oh, well, I don't have anything of them at all. Cool, then I'll use my imagination station. Can you please elaborate, describe them to me? And I'm very patient-minded, but I gotta piece this picture of somebody in my head. That's why I tell everybody. And the cool thing about technology, you got a cell phone, you can fucking rewind this a zillion fucking times. Your pictures and your videos. And remember this, people can hack your bullshit, etc. So that's if you're a smart person, respectfully, you do backups of backups. I have backups of all my pods and all these live sessions. My situation, I was, on Friday when I found out, because I'm gonna tell you about Saturday, I was like, fuck, I didn't really have a conversations, our phone conversations, video chat conversations at all. Like, fuck, I wish I would have asked you, hey, let's do just between you and I, and that's it, let's do a Zoom call. So I can always rewind time, have it with us type of situation. If you want to, I'll share it to you, And I didn't. But the cool thing is, I met her on Bigo. So I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. I met her on Bigo squad. My tattoo, hashtag social media familia. Behind the screen, y'all my people, y'all my family. Respectfully, I got blood family where I'm from, a lot of them. But all of them, like 99% of them think I'm crazy. I give no fucks. Behind the screen, I can talk to the whole universe every which way. I know I can, right? So I can rewind time. I go my Twitch, download all my which I've been meaning to do. I have 408 episodes in a year and a half. So that's each episode like 2-4-8 hours. Fucking, I think my record's 10 hours on here, right? So I'm gonna go through all of them and find her. Guess what? Physically, the best of excess, tentación. When death happens, that's called completion. The body did its time. It's factual. Her body did 30 years old in this lifetime. It's over. But what I do, I can bring her back every which way. When I find her on my Twitch wise, which episode she's on, I can cut that out. I can cut out, and I can rewind time a billion times. I can hear the conversation. I can hear her voice. I got pictures of her. Cool pictures. Pictures don't talk at all. I got video or audio. There is no video. No, she's on Bigo, so no, she didn't ever jump on my Twitch, no Facebook. So I won't see her physically. Mentally, I will, right? But I have her voice. So that's the cool thing about technology. I preach about it to the fullest. Use it correctly, best as possible. Hello, go to bed. I am right now, hermano. That's why I preach about technology. Whoever you care about, man, whomever you care about, whatever documents you care about the fullest, take pictures and videos. Fucking yeah, do backups of your external hard drives, SSD or hard drive, but do backups, right? You got the cell phones, you got the clouds, you have all these clouds that give you 10, 20 gigabytes for free. Then from there, you got your email addresses. Email shit to yourself. What? Email everything to yourself. Let's say you're on the go, you forgot your password, whatever, or certain documents. Go to email. You can forward to the schools, whomever. Oh, I don't have it on me, but I can email it to you. Technology, man. It's right there. Use it correctly, not incorrectly, right? So my condolences to her and her family. That sucks, man. It's damn, so fucking young, man. So fucking young. But remember this. Everyone will come and go in life, man. Death's inevitable. You can't stop it, but you can potentially prevent it because it's you as a being. Definitely has to be. I gotta work on myself, my physical body. I gotta start, working out, as I call it, Jenny Craig, gym therapy, right? Mentally, up here, I'm blessed. Look at the way I speak. I want everybody to talk relationships at all. Like, I love talking about real life. If you're going through it, let's talk about it. You don't have to. Nobody has to. I tell my right there, see at the farmer's market. King, queen, I'm talking to you, especially the queens. You don't got to talk about none of this stuff. But I know my tattoos got your attention because they're words. It's all about life. I'm your built-in Arkansas. Like, yeah, right? I said, for sure. Whatchamacallit. But guess what? My words got your attention. Because love it or hate it, you're face to face. You can avoid it as best as possible, right? But it's curious, curious fucking George. You look at me like, fuck. Yeah, all this in your face. I'm trying to get your eyes. But yes, I know it's a lot of tattoos, right? And they'll be like, where do I start? Queen, wherever you want to start. If there's certain like sequence patches, this is all together, that's together. Like, no, it's all this. No, it's just little notes. Little. By the way, I ran into Jerome. Right? What you call it? It's just little notes. Where am I gonna tell my homegirl from TikTok, my sister Mandy? She called me sticky notes. It's a reminder to the whole universe. Specific words to get your attention. Specific phrases like you don't need people, you want people. What? The person you need, chase, compete, submit, and validation from is you. But they'll be like, that's selfish. It is selfish in a positive manner. It's your life. Yo, miss, I'm talking to you, right? I don't need you in my life. I want you in my life. If I needed you, that's called codependency. If I wanted you, I'm dependent on myself. And we match energy. We don't take energy. We're having this conversation best as possible, right? But you don't comprehend the I just told you. You have your beliefs. I got my beliefs. Be religious, spiritual, whatever you want to call it, right? But all I care about your life. If you're standing depressed and I'm talking to you face to face, and I'm not, I'm gonna ask you how, why. You don't have to answer that. I respect your boundaries, but that's a dilemma because why? Now it's personal. It's about your feelings. You don't want to talk. You don't have to talk about them. But I'm forewarning you. If you want to talk about any man-made subjects, race, religion, politics, I don't care. Respectfully, that's man-made conversations. It does not do anything for your personal life because you're sad and depressed, but you worry about P Diddy, gang mafiosos, Russia, Ukraine. You pray for the universe. Do you have money power to do anything about it? No. So respect why stress about it. You pray for the universe and you go with your life. Now, why don't you do your personal news? I'm fucking tired. Personal news is your life. You just woke up sad, depressed. Why? How? You bitch about your partner. Why? How? That's the shit you should worry about. Your personal news, not man-made news. Respectfully. Speaking facts 1,000. Yeah, I started mine 1,000. I keep it raw and real. Like, that's what I care about. It offends people. What? You don't, anybody, chill out. Nobody has to feel their feelings at all. Nobody does. But I pray for you. So I do. I was you. I worry about everybody else but myself. You're called a people pleaser, or you wear the mask smiles and tell the whole universe, I'm doing good. I fucking love the universe, all the good shit. But behind the back fucking massive smiles, the Phantom of the Opera, you're fucking dying and crying. On your own time, away from everybody, you shed your tears. Why are you shedding tears? And first and foremost, nothing's wrong with shedding tears. I promise you that. You can shed tears all you want. Brownie, you can shed tears all you want. You're not fucking weak at all. Fuck the stigma. Fuck the man-made bullshit. You're not weak. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, you're fucking exhausted. That's what it is. So I was taught 4.5 years ago by my support team. 9 queens and a king, my boy. Shut up, baby boy. King, when you fucking shedding tears, speak to the universe. What? I heard the term, speak to the universe. Say what you gotta say. All this shit up here that's bottled up, speak it to the universe. Doesn't matter how you say it. That's what they call it. Psychology, therapy, counseling, they call it word salad. When you speak, but it's a zillion fucking subject, word salad. Who gives a fuck about that term? No. Say what you gotta say and that's it. I promise you 1,000 when you're done, you feel better about yourself. Like they say, you say 1,000, right? Yeah, 1,000. What do you mean? Trust me, you feel better about yourself because this vessel's fucking weak. It can only produce so many tears and so much saliva. So bawl till you can't bawl no more. Heave till you can't heave no more. Now you're done. How you feel? I'm like, and then like for like whatever time frame, you can time yourself you want to fight, whatever, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, right? Whatever it is, 30 seconds, a minute, right? But that whatever your time frame of peace is, you tasted peace for that time. How did it feel? Fucking it. I told him, good, cool. I try to make it longer, not just 5 seconds, not just a minute. You want minutes. You want life. That's what you want. That feeling you had there, you eventually have a lot of that, or all of it. You're just going through a breakup, you're losing your second family, depression, anxiety, all that shit's going happening. Don't give up. That's why I say, like I was taught by them, you got to feel your feelings to comprehend your feelings to evolve in life. If not, keep wearing the mask, smiles behind your dying crying, and daydream about love. Be happy for others, but you're not happy for yourself. Make that shit make sense, man. You want everyone to be happy in life. You just be like today. I'm not saying names on here, right? But like I use my nephew. I'm teaching my nephew, right? Because there's a cat. 2 seconds, guys. Let my dog out. Yes, I heard you. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Potty. Let's go potty. Come on. Hurry up. Let's go. Come on. Nice. Sorry, guys. They had to go potty. But anyways, so this guy, I call him Mr. Vegas. You know, there are a couple I met him last year, right, at the farm market. I won't say the city out here because who knows, they might hear it. So keep it best as possible. Anyways, so I call him Mr. and Mrs. Vegas. Tell me, what up, Mr. Vegas? What's me as a person? I don't really know names because I talk to too many people at the farmers market in Seattle, right? So I just make nicknames, right? So what's up, Mr. Vegas? What's up, Mrs. Vegas? 2 weeks ago, you know, she made a comment, what's up in Vegas? How you doing? How's it going? How's the week? So everything's good. You know, I just feel single, my relationship, etc. And she supposedly she said she's playing me. I take that shit at heart. Like, whoa. I just roll with the punches. Remember, you make comments, I roll with the punches. I was like, well, a lot of ladies for the most part, I'm not saying yours, but specifically wise, but a lot of you queens for the most part, hey, what's up, Prince? How you doing? I'm more empathetic wise, us men and keyboard narcissistic wise, and we forget our partners. So you're a couple. It's gonna be feel single, right? Downfall is this: when you build walls, what are walls? You can't see shit behind the walls. You can push support teams away, and potentials. Maybe your potential sees a lot of good in you. They see that you're hurt, but you're trying. You know, you don't know how to maneuver in life to the fullest, but they see, oh, at least he or she's trying. I know potentially it might work out. So that's what I say all the time. My situation. Anyone in the healing journey, you're more healing than the potential to be. My situation, I tell the potential to be. I chill on top of the mountain with God, Lucifer, the universe. All my tattoos, you see this? All my tattoos. For us, I see a lot of good in you, so I will lower my standard for us. But I'm letting you know, I can leave, you can leave. The door's right there. But if I'm too much for you, queen, babe, get out. You can leave whenever you want to. Do not think you're gonna you can't hurt my feelings. I already comprehend people will come and go in life. I don't need you in my life, I want you in my life. Maybe in the beginning you feel good because it's energy and conversation, but then when you start live with me, observe me, I speak to other females, maybe you're still traumatized with your exes where they were jealous and trolling. And they were passing boundaries, but you don't know what this is yet. And you think I'm passing boundaries by talking to females. Like, I speak to a lot, thousands of them. They go, no, it's platonic, no passing boundaries. I'm with you 1,000. But you're used to toxic love. You're not still like being yourself and that's it. So you might not like it, but remember this, the door's right there, you can leave. That's the intent. I tell everybody, you don't need people, you want people. And don't be scared of love. I promise you, love is beautiful, it's exotic. It won't ever hurt. The people that love you, respect you, they will not hurt you at all. They might hurt you with the truth. I'll hurt you with the truth. With my words to get your attention. But if you're my partner, no, I'm not trying to hurt you at all. I'm trying to make it to be in the same page, communication, comprehension. We have our days, most definitely. I get it comprehended, but I want to talk about it. You don't have to talk about it. I respect your boundaries, but this is a big one for a lot of people. I tell like everybody, if you're my partner, potentially to be right, all that good stuff, and you're in a bad day, but I didn't hurt you. Your father, your ex, social media, whomever hurt you, right? But then I get crucified, and I can't talk to you, can't hold you, nothing. Then that's the dilemma, right? But I will tell you this, I'll tell you one, your queen, if that happens to you, whatever your triggers are, my life does not stop at all. I will check on you. I will come and go to work, whatever I'm doing. But I'm going to say, babe, I'm going to do my errands, whatever, do my one-on-one, gym therapy, what I'm doing, co-parenting. But I'll text you, good. When I get back, you ready to talk about it? You don't have to, But are you ready for that? Because you might think that I don't love you, care about you. Like, no, I'm checking on you every which way. I'm asking you what's up. If you're not ready, you're not ready. Whenever you're ready. But that's the dilemma with a lot of people. Like, you got to have this, the adult conversations, the uncomfortable conversations. In the beginning, what are your triggers? What are you traumatized with, right? Have you worked it out with your kids? They do co-parenting, no co-parenting. No kids involved. Has your ex let you go? You gotta ask specific questions to make sure you know what you get into. If not, I pray for you like all my life, you know. More likely you jump into another toxic love, broken codependent relationship again. And it's gonna hurt again. Because why? When you're too empathetic, you will overlove, you overthink. They make me feel good. We're gonna be forever. Stop thinking future in a positive manner, way out there. No. Today, the now, the present, you know. Energy wise, yes, like okay, the energy's good, it's shifting, okay, what's shifting, but that's why you should open your mouth, babe, what's up with you? You're pushing away, did somebody else get attention, and they don't have to talk to you. That's why when they don't do that conversation with you at all, what are you doing? What are you choosing? Accept them? I don't recommend it, but that is your choice to go. Not mine. So I will like, no, babe, I love you, but I got to go. Keep doing this, I'm out, you know? So let me play a couple more, and I'll be out of here, guys, because I'm tired. I gotta wake up. What time is it? Shoot. I gotta go 5 hours. I should be good, but 5 hours is good. Oh, this is I don't know his name out here. I always find so my FYP for you page, especially on TikTok, it's like positive inspiration, motivational, religious, spiritual, you know, toxic relationships, comedy therapy, right? So this cat, like I barely bumped into him on TikTok barely this year. He popped up my FYP, your For You page, because, you know, whatever you're into, whatever you like, the AI is smart, it sees what you observe, you sit there for too long, now it thinks you like comedy. That's why your FYP, your For You page, is always changing. And remember this, on these apps, these cell phones, when you allow access to your mic and your camera, the AI is hearing everything. Even your phone's an idle. You know you lock the screen. It's it's locked, right? But the apps you give access to, Wi-Fi's connected, data's connected. It's hearing you. So you be mushrooms and Hawaii. You open your apps up and oh my gosh, just Hawaii mushroom stocks everywhere. These ads and stuff, because the AI is hearing everything. You know. So once again, mine's positive, but this cat's pretty cool because it's a bunch of scenarios. It's life scenarios, right? So this is the part where like when you have siblings, right? You have siblings. And you move out. So when I saw this today, I was like, before we started the farmer market, I saw it, I was like, I'm the oldest, of the kin, of the siblings, I'm the oldest, right? And I'm my little brother. And that's the conversation, like when you leave, like I went up to Seattle and, your siblings can get to manipulate in type of situation and blame you while you left. Now you gotta do a mom and dad. It's a lot of shit going on. Remember, it's like life's evolving, right? And it's good to play this clip because, once again, I'm going to play it. It's not my voice, somebody else's voice. He did a bunch of skits because it's raw real life skits type of situation where either you're talking to yourself in your head, be your bad or good, positive, negative, right? Or you're talking to your siblings, or talking to relationship. It's just a lot of shit. Like, that's what I love. That's raw real life. I call them red pillars, educators. It's raw fucking real life. So when I play this clip, if it hurts you as a being, it bothers you, triggers, be a positive, negative, but typically negative trigger. You're sad, depressed, scared, bitter, hateful. You think about your brother, sister that left me and it hurts you. Talk to yourself. Why? How? It's not your personal story. It's not your TikTok. You can't see what I'm seeing. You can hear. But that's how you evolve in life, by talking to yourself, questioning yourself to figure it out. So you gotta feel your feelings to comprehend your feelings to evolve in life. If not, keep wearing the mask, smile, say you're doing okay, but you're not doing okay. But all that, respect you, okay?
She can't stop projecting her own trauma. Hey, what's up? How you been, bro?
Oh yeah, real fast. It says my brother's success, my downfall. Oh, take it out. I had an image on here. My brother's success is my downfall. My brother's success is my downfall. So that's him talking to himself. Little brother talking to big brother. Okay, that's the scenario.
Hey, what's up? How you been, bro? It's a lot to unpack. Mom still threatened to kick me out the house because I'm being disrespectful, but she can't stop projecting her own trauma. Our sperm donor can't stay consistent in my life, and my brother's out in LA living his best life while his little brother's still at home suffering from the same shit that he done already escaped. That's how I've been. How you been, big bro?
Everything cool?
The bills paid. I'm still auditioning for shows and still putting out content as usual. But being out here ain't as easy as you think it is. It's better than where I'm at. Look, Amari, if I could change things, I would.
You could.
Why can't I come live with you?
Man, LA is
expensive, man.
I gotta get up every day to bust my ass just so I can pay bills and have a little bit left over to just survive.
But at the end of the day, you still took a risk by leaving, so why can't I do the same?
I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying it's gonna be hard for you to come out here and just find your way through life. And you're not about to be sitting up here not paying no bills.
You didn't even give me a choice. You left me here. You know how our mom is, and you chose to be selfish and leave me with that woman.
Look,
Bills cannot be the only excuse, bro.
I'm not making an excuse. Yes, I left because I wanted better for myself. I call you every week to check in on you. Whenever you need something, I give it to you. And hold on, why you even trying to make me out to seem like the bad guy right now?
Are you the good guy in this? You left me here. You abandoned me, bro. You know what we had to grow up with, and you left me here to deal with this by myself.
Listen, bro, I'm sorry. I promise I am. I wish I could be there, but you just going through life right now. I know you becoming the man, you learning to navigate, but I'm here to help you. You don't have to go through it alone. Even though I'm not there, I'm just one phone call away. Just know that. I'll drop whatever I'm doing to make sure you're good.
Just miss you, man. I'm so used to you being here and going through all this by myself. It's been hard, bro. I really wish things were different.
Yeah, I know how you feel. Well, how about this? I fly you out, you come out for a week, we kick it, we politic, and we just go from there, see what happens. That's cool?
Yeah.
All right, bet, I got you.
Thanks, man. I really needed that.
No doubt, bro. Things will get better. We'll talk when I see you.
Yeah. Hope so.
Oh yeah, his name's Amari Usher. So he's on YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, fucking viral. That's like on YouTube. My kids got me into, which I recommend to everybody. Which I believe these beauties like teachers in all schools and definitely at home. It's called I can't even think now. You know what? I ain't gonna say the name because I can't remember it. To my kids, it's on my notes. I have too many notes on my cell phone, but Amari. Umbar, something like that, but same thing. It's all live talk. I tell my kids, we watch together. We talk about the situation, bullying, whatever it is. Like, is it good or bad? You see, and my oldest son, we say my stepson, not my blood, but my stepson, right? But look at that. You bully your brother and shit. I'm your father talking to you guys, right? He don't have a father. I'm a stepfather, respectfully. You know, your mom's right there, right? That's your mother. I'm your father. Ex-stepfather on comment, right? And then he's got a new stepfather. He doesn't still have a father. You guys bully him and shit. So now you see that kid in his little shows. As you just watch, look at that kid. They're down. It hurts them. They get bullied. So don't do that. You know, we talk about that shit. That's why you teach your kids young. Your kids can potentially evolve more. I tell all my kids, all 8 of them, like every parent says, do better than us, right? But no, in life, like all this bullshit, you can't beat the matrix. Nobody can't beat this shit. You just maintain this shit. A job, car, roof, a little money, maintain. That's it. The true riches of life is you, man. Once you learn to love you and be blessed with you, you're the richest person in the universe. I can guarantee you that, man, because nobody can hurt you at all. You have toxicity, you will comprehend why everything happened to you, you know? And respectfully, that's why you need to close with yourself with your parents' wives, because a lot of our parents are narcissistic. You know, one or both of them, right? But because, remember, our parents are winging fucking life. I'm a single father of kids. I was winging life for 30 years of my life. In the relationship world, 19 years of my life. All these little, my tattoos, little stories and bullshit, make it black and white, very simple. I'm gonna tell you my whole, that's too much, respectfully. So as it being by industry, it took me 4 females, 8 kids, 19 years in my personal life in the relationship world. Tell you a story. I won't ever deal with it again. My first baby mom, once again, 2 baby moms, 8 kids. I don't have like 4 or 5, no, I don't have 2, right? If I'm with you 1,000. First baby mom, 3 daughters, 12 years deep. Yeah, my second girlfriend, maybe like a year, you know, that was toxic. She was better than my first baby mom, but still it was toxic, right? Because everyone's traumatized. I didn't have this fucking conversation. I didn't have a support team. Respectfully, nothing against my exes. None of them. And that's why usually being, you can hate this like for now. When you comprehend why it happened, like, oh shit, I didn't have a support team, nor did they. So this is why we're bumping heads. We're not bad people, we're just not bad for each other. I mean, we're not good for each other type of situation, right? So Second girlfriend, Ash, white girl, cool as fuck, man. You know, that was a decent relationship. But as a forewarning, you know, I wish someone would have told me this when I was younger, but no one did. So I'm paying forward to you guys. If you've never lost your parents, your sibling, your kids, that type of death, it's a whole different type of pain. Respectfully, you lose your grandparents, whatever. Especially when they live in the same household. How about that? Anyone lives in your house would be a cousin, because you say your cousin, his or his parents, they moved the fuck out, they broke up, and they got abandoned type of situation. Now your cousin lives with you for years to be. That type of bonds, right? Your four walls, that's the ones that whoop your ass, because it makes you break you, you know? My situation with her was good on the overall. As a forewarning, nothing wrong with dating out your race. If you decide to, try not to do what I did, but a lot of us did, because we don't have no guidance. Do not bring like the whole race card, like it's a white joke, it's a brown joke, you know, you understand it. Like, no, if your partner does not speak your tongue, please elaborate. Do not self-sabotage your relationship. Do not cause altercation because you're not being patient-minded. Oh, I forgot. They're white, they're yellow, they're purple. They don't know my culture. They don't know any of the culture. They know a little bit of it because social media, they can Google it. But they're talking to you as a partner, so elaborate best as possible. So that was my toxic traits. Not knowing, because my family saw it. No one told me, hey, bro, shut up. What you're doing is wrong, man. She does not know us. She knows English. We know English, yes, but when we see Spanish, she just wants to know what you're saying. That's all it is. Even if it doesn't make sense, try to elaborate. No one told me that. So I'm paying for it to you guys. Don't do what I did, right? What a lot of us do. So, who is this? 2 seconds, guys. Sure, as long as it's positive. Let me see. How can you do this? Yeah, if you want to send it. There it is. 2 seconds. There's someone to jump on TikTok real fast. See who it is. Hello? Hello, how you doing? Huh?
I'm good.
Oh,
How you doing?
awesome. Welcome to the live. How's it doing? How you doing? How's it going?
It's going okay. I think I'm in love with you a little bit, though.
How so? Elaborate.
I just think you're good looking.
Oh,
I love the face tattoos and the hair. You're a good looking guy. And,
thank you, I guess. Thanks for the compliment. Okay.
You're welcome, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
I say you're welcome, my friend.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Just thanks for the comment. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, anyway, what's going on tonight?
Oh, I'm just doing a podcast. Talking about life. If you want to talk about life, you don't have to.
Oh, then message me your... well, let's talk about life.
Go for it.
Am I going to be on the podcast?
Yeah, they don't see it, they can hear you. Only people on TikTok can see you.
They can hear me. Okay,
they can hear you, but they can't see you.
So let's talk a little about life. Life sucks, doesn't it? But, well, I'll put on that little... So, I'm Hindu.
Okay.
And, you know, in our belief in Hare Krishna, we believe that this is a last cycle of life on, or just life in general in the universe. So things are going to go down the next 5,000 years.
Okay.
If humans can maybe go to a different planet or whatever, but in general, we have basically 5,000 years, and the universe will die and, you know, destroy itself, and then the new universe will come back up.
Okay.
So that's basically it. What are you thinking about life?
Well, I worked on myself 1.5 years, but life's beautiful. I'm blessed. Yeah. You know, it's you as a being, how you do with your life. Like, if you're suffering with any negative triggers, anxiety, depression, PTSD, suicidal thoughts, why? How? Talk to yourself. Why are you sad and depressed? Why do you have people take your energy?
I think are you American?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think as Americans, or just, you know, modern people in the West,
go for it.
We get everything that's just like, you know, TikTok, YouTube. Everything is just given to us quickly and automatically. I think that causes depression. I really do.
It can on the being. It's on the individual. It's on the individual as a being.
Well, I think that automatic satisfaction causes depression.
Once again, it's on the being themselves. Like, it's how you do with social media. Like, social media can be positive or negative.
Well, it's not even social media. We have instant gratification.
Thank you, Queen.
Constantly.
Right.
We watch the news, we watch everything else, and it overloads us as people. As human beings, it overloads us.
It can.
And so I think for me, honestly, I wish I could take my phone and throw it. I wish I could, honestly.
Hey, that's great. That's your feelings.
You know, when I get home from work,
right,
I have a nice book, and I'll read from my book.
Okay.
Whatever book. I actually have this great, The Mist by Stephen King that I'm reading.
Okay.
But, you know, I think it's just instant gratification makes us sick.
Once again,
our brain just go, it's like so wired, yeah?
It can. Once again, every individual is different. Once again, it depends what you do with it, you know? Like if you want to throw your phone, you can throw your phone. But remember that the phone has no feelings, so it won't say hour at all. So you can break it all you want, but it's not the phone. You can use the phone like back in the day, before social media, before the internet. What can you do with cell phone back in the...
I'm old enough, I remember.
Right, so back 1994-ish, all you can do is what? Text, before 7, call me after 7, call me after 9.
After 10 p.m.
Right. So...
That was the only time we were allowed to do it.
Correct.
You know, what's funny is I watched this documentary about this old Russian woman, and she's like super religious. It's like whatever. But she has this little house in Siberia that she built.
Okay.
Her husband died. I guess her husband built this little like log cabin situation, and she lives alone. She goes out every day. She's like 80 years old, right? She goes out. She fishes for her food. Comes back, cooks the fish, and she's alone. There's nobody else. Okay. And I'm like, you know, thinking, is that something? She seems so happy. Right. And I'm like, in this modern society that we've built, are we, you know, kind of unhappy because of this modern crap? Constantly watching the news, constantly being in front of our screen, constantly not connecting with Earth. Right. I really believe we got to connect with the Earth.
Spiritual talk,
I think that's what's making us sick. I think that's what causes cancer. It's just, you know, separation from Earth, separation from nature, separation from what it's like being a human being. I think that causes cancer and sickness. It's just us... You know,
potentially, right? Potentially, my personal opinion, right? When it comes to like cancer diseases, well, heightened is more. Remember, it was very fast what they're saying. Stress is a killer, right? The worst stress in the universe for you as a being is what? Your relationships, your toxic relationships. How do you have one person by your side that you bitch about them, they bitch about you? You dread to go home to them. That's the worst stress in the universe. With them, you gain weight, lose weight. Your mental health goes to shit, right? Because one person, that's the mind-blowing thing is one person in the whole universe.
Do you mean like another person?
Toxic relationships. Like friendships, you know, or people associate, like I'm talking to you, let's say you've been toxic, I could block you on social media. Let's say you're my coworker, I don't gotta talk to you because you're my coworker. If I talk to you, check out, real artist, you're my coworker, we don't get along, right? Because our energy is garbage, respectfully, so we keep it about work. Don't ask me about life, nothing, respect my boundaries. But you don't have to, you know, you don't have to. So
it's like an ant.
Right.
It's not a good analogy. We're just ants. We march along. We do what we need to do in order to have a home or whatever.
Maintain.
Yeah, maintain.
That's all you got to do. That's all. What I preach about, right? Is like Matrix. I love the Matrix movie, right? So you can't beat the Matrix, the system. So you maintain job, car, roof, a little money. Don't matter if McDonald's. As long as you as a being, you're satisfied, then you're satisfied. That's it, nothing more, nothing less. So that's good for you. Initially, no, I became satisfied at 39. You know, all my tattoos are all about life because I worked on myself. I'm a support team. We're brainwashed them. We need people. You don't need people in life. You want people in life if they want you. Match energy. They don't take energy. If they take your energy, what should you do? But what we don't do, if you're too empathetic, we should realize boundaries. We should know how to say no. We should be mean to them in reverse psychology because be mean to us. If we don't do that spiritual talk, we hurt our own feelings. Be mean to ourselves. Make that make sense.
Conversation to say no.
Right.
I mean, I think that it's a great practice. I tell this to other people. I'm like, take one day, and anything someone asks you to do, or anything, say no. Say no. And see how that makes you feel.
Right.
Someone comes up to you and say, can you help me? No.
Right, yeah. Right, yeah.
Or if someone's like, can you, I'm going to get on the bus today, right? I get on the bus. Do you have the change? No. And he still let me on the bus. He said, do you have enough? I said, no. I got on the bus, got to my place of work, which I work at a grocery store.
Okay.
I don't know if I told you that.
No, you didn't, but hey, that's cool.
I go in, walked in, right? Someone's, can you help me find it? No. The feeling, and it was crazy, the feeling of, can I get 3/4 pound of the turkey? No. I will call someone else to do it for me.
Well,
the amount of freedom that I felt.
Right.
I would encourage everyone to have a day that says no. On the other hand, as well,
go for it.
Have a day when you say yes to everything.
As long as it's positive, sure.
Yes to everything.
Right.
Even with a week or a few days, say yes to everything, and 3 days say no to everything. It really heals you. Some people come up and like, hey, do you want to do this? Yes, I'll do that. Hey, would you, help me with these boxes? Or just like, yes, I will. But then switch it over. Will you do this? No.
Well, that's why you can have both yes and no's, right? Once you, right, balance, right.
The balance, it really heals you.
It does. It's freedom. It's freedom.
Because you gotta say no. I would say no is more important than yes.
Correct.
Because as humans, we're people pleasing.
Hey, right here, people pleaser. My tattoo, very factual. Because why?
You see your tattoo? Let me see. Shut the fuck up.
I said it there. People pleasers.
People pleasers. Yeah. I think that is like our biggest issue.
Do you know why?
Well, not as humans, but as people, especially with me. If you have low confidence,
right?
Which if you don't love yourself, and respect yourself, first of all, don't get in a relationship.
Yo,
right?
High five, Pony Blood Up. Very factual. You ready for shit? Right. Hey, very factual. I'm happy.
What's going to happen? You will make sure or relate to your partner, and whatever they say, you'll be like, oh, your partner will say, I love you so much. And then if they don't say that, you'll be like, oh, well, who loves me? Right?
Yeah. Right, and what's that called? Right, and that's called what? Love bombing. It's called love bombing.
People don't realize that people don't realize that until they're very old. And as a gay man, I'll tell you that I realized a lot of these life lessons a lot earlier than straight people, I think. Because we're kind of blocked in society. We're forced to grow up real but sorry, I'm trying to hit my pipe here. not a
that peace pipe.
No, it's not a meth pipe.
No, Bob Marley, I know. I'm just peace pipe. I'm just messing.
Speaking of the Bob Marley thing, did you ever see that video?
Oh, the movie?
There was a video of the guy at he was like giving a tour where Bob Marley was, the Jamaican guy. Did you ever see that shit?
Nah.
It was funny. He got like, oh, here is Bob Marley's pillow. And he called it a pillow because he used to sleep there. And he's like, and he's like, we have to respect people who smoke and do not smoke. He takes off his hat and has this giant amount of like fucking his hair, it comes out, he's like, oh, Rastafari. And this whole thing, and he's like, and he gets out his fucking, like, you know, big ass fucking, like, I would call it a weed cigar, because that shit was huge. And he's like, you know, we have to be respectful for people who smoke and do not smoke. That's what he said. And so, we can smoke now. Oh, Rastafari. And he take his head out. Oh, always giving, always love. And then, like, he's like, oh, don't have to tell President Bush or Mr. Blair. Yeah, I have to put that on my thing. Funniest shit. He's like,
that's
this
awesome,
is
yeah.
called Bob's pillow. It was a rock. He's like, Bob used to sleep on this. We called it Bob's pillow after he got. You have to look it up. This guy.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the German guys who are on the tour, they're like, how many of those do you take per day? And the fucking Jamaica, 25.
Yeah, that's funny as fuck. I want to scope it out.
Not fucking seen it, dude.
Nah, it's on YouTube? I think on YouTube or TikTok.
Yeah, just look up, hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, give me the name of it. I'll type it on my side so I can watch it. I gotta go sleep in a minute. I'm gonna pass it on to you guys. That sounds hella funny. Like, that's a good comedy therapy, as I call it. I love how the boys keep reporting me on TikTok. All you boys need more hugs, less drugs. Deadass, man. Especially in TikTok, respectfully, man. Like, you can't talk about life at all. But if it's a female on TikTok or any platform, mad respect all day. Respectfully, I say this. So any female, you want to get fucking, you want to make free money, have these cyber tricks pay your pockets, show a little flesh. Be like OnlyFans. You don't have to be OnlyFans, but you can, show a little flesh. Viewers, a female don't have to say shit.
I found it.
Go for it.
Can you, like, if I send you the YouTube thing, can you put it on your thing?
Yeah, DM me it, please. And from there, I'll scope it out.
I DM you it. Okay.
Yeah, just DM me, message it to me, please. Just copy and paste the link, drop it. But anyway, as I was saying, he paused it for a second. But yeah, respect. I can play clips, man. That's the cool thing about technology. Like, I go to females live, cool. She's beautiful looking, cosmetically looking, right? Let me see your live. Let me see how many people on here. I'm pretty confident she's at 500,000 or thousands. And yep, what do I see? Let me click on the box. Before I see what she's about, let me see her platform. What did she post?
Wait, I tell you, how do I do it? Like,
so,
go to your thing?
Yeah, so go to YouTube, whatever you want it. You found it, you copy the link wise. Then just message me, DM me wise, and just push right there. Copy and.
Did you get the one I just sent you?
Let me see.
I just posted on the regular thing though.
But you DM me, right?
No, I don't know. I don't know how to DM.
Oh, message.
I don't think I share.
Ser pobre.
Whoops, sorry guys.
Hold on, I'm gonna figure this out.
Here, so I should let me see my message. Well, I'll see. You sent me. I sent you a hi. So, but yeah, I didn't get nothing at all. So I'll just DM you. How about that? And then from there, wise, you got a message right now. Oh, there. I just got it.
Okay, there we go. Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
I can just send it to you.
Yo, let me find that.
But I'll watch it.
Yo, you should be a comedian. You do those. Yo, you do those accents hella good.
Guys, this is Bob's Speedo. Don't have to worry about President Trump or anybody. I gotta watch it.
Oh, you funny, brother. Hell yeah. No, yeah, I'm going to. Thank you. I love comedy therapy to the fullest.
Go look it up right now, because I'm gonna cry if you don't. But literally, that's what he sounds like. Do this be Bob's Speedo, and that's what he had, he rested on.
Let me see.
But,
Let me see.
But, he had you have to watch it. and the German guy's like, how many doses per day you take? And the guy goes, 25.
Bro, you hella funny, dog.
It's so good, dude. The German, many of those per day you take? And the guy's like, 25. It's good.
See,
how many of those per day you take? 25.
If I do the link, it doesn't do it. What's the name of the video? How about that? Because I did the link, it didn't work either. What's the video say? Oh, he paused. Never mind. Stand by, guys. About to get off in a minute, but hey, there you are. What's up?
Okay, just type in Jamaican guy Bob Marley tour. Jamaican guy Bob Marley tour. That's it. How many of those per day you take?
Yo, I'll play for the squad.
Did you find it? Jamaican guy Bob Marley tour. That's it.
That's it. Let me see. Yeah, let me see.
This be Bob Marley's Bigo.
Oh yeah, it says Jamaica. Okay, let me see.
Now the reason they write Bob Pillow, because this rock is a very special meditation rock stone of Bob. Whenever time he get away from the city, he's here in the country. This is his favorite rock where he always love to sit, roll his joint, smoke, meditate, read his Bible, play his guitar, practice reggae music. Oftentimes he lay on the ground, rest his head on the rock, made the rock his pillow. He oftentimes would sleep right here. One of his earlier albums that's called Talking Blues, he write a couple lines about this rock. Now this stop is my favorite stop. And I also know it's gonna be your favorite stop. If you notice, I was rolling my joint. Yes. And I don't light this as I roll it because I don't just light up my spliff on the job around the people. We have to have respect for those who smoke and those who don't. Anyway, this stop, because I'm going to do an illustration of Bob for you now, I got to light up. You got light it. Yeah, well. So you can get ready with your camera and your video. No problem to take your picture. No problem for Mr. Bush or Mr. Blair to see this one. You just let him know, like Shaggy would say, it wasn't me. Now you ready to lie.
How many tours per day you do?
25.
Oh shit.
Now you ready to lie. Whoops, no, he stopped. He remembered something. He said not everybody smoke and you gotta have respect for those who don't. So he don't just light up. Before he light, this is what he always says. Excuse me while I light my spliff. Oh, Jah, I got to take a lift. From reality, I just can't drift. That's why I'm staying with this spliff. Now you ready to light, okay?
Yeah.
Joe Rastafari, ever living, ever faithful, ever sure, Selassie I the first.
Can't be uppie there.
Said love, prosperity, be with us now. Get a little high, feel like you want to sleep, relax, but you know what? You don't go inside the bed. Lay right here on the ground, rest his head on the rock, with the rock is pillow off the time seat right here. Now, you know what? Sleeping and still smoking. Sometimes the shit fell. He said that's a tip. You must never ever smoke in the bed. You have that song where he said, "Whose wrong was my bed last night? My bed last night. And rock was my pillow too. Talking blues, talking blues, talking blues, talking blues. Your feet is just too big for your shoes. And that is talking blues, alright? Yeah, man. Over there now you have our present kitchen. When we have the birthday celebration of Bob, we made the...
Hey, that was good, brother. Oh, yeah.
I would fucking love to light up and get fucking high with him. I'm dead, dude. He's like, the German
shit.
guy, the German guy, how many of those do Dave you'll take? He goes, 25.
Man, good laugh. You got me in tears and shit over here. Oh,
I'm
fuck.
telling you, dude. Like, wasn't that great? That was great, right?
Oh, yeah, well, I call that laughing therapy. Anything with comedy and bullshit, that's laughing therapy. Like, the cool thing,
Just laugh,
my situation, where, like, I tell people, like, easier said than done, right? But I promise you 1,000, if you have a badass comedian, whoever you love it to the fullest, you have a shit day, go through a breakup, depression, ball like a bitch, play clips like that, you be shedding tears, you be laughing.
Because I'll tell you right now,
Yeah.
life ain't that fucking serious. It's not serious.
No.
You know what? We get to a certain point,
Right.
we're gonna die. Okay? And you know what? Enjoy it right now. Fuck everybody. Fuck it.
Yo,
I can't tell you that. Fuck everybody. Fuck you. Who gives a shit?
Very
Because
factual.
you know what? When
Yeah.
you're not Napoleon. Nobody is gonna open up a history book and be like, you know, Alex was a homosexual and he was rude to people. That ain't gonna happen. Or Coach Rito. Is that how you say?
Yeah.
Coach Rito. Coach Rito did some things on TikTok today in the year. That ain't gonna happen.
Right.
So fuck everybody. Fuck it. You know?
Yeah.
Fuck it. And you know what? Who gives a shit? I mean, you could look up, like, my name's Alex, by the way.
Okay. I think you, Alex.
Alex pooped in a Tilly's or no at a not a market, but what the fuck is it called, a mall.
Okay.
Alex pooped in a mall on an escalator today, and also no one's gonna remember that. You could take a shit on an escalator in a mall. Who the hell's gonna remember that?
Only the locals. Only the locals. Nothing else. Not as you go viral.
But it's not gonna be in a history book.
No.
You know, it's not gonna be question number 34. Who took a shit on the escalator? Is it A?
Right.
Benjamin? Is it A?
Right. Well, that's why I say, like, respectfully, like, I tell people, like, you know, in time it takes time for sharing. I reach about supporting, but be selfish in a positive manner and focus on yourself. Like, learn to love you, and you're your own news.
Well, yeah, learn to love you.
Learn to love you. Yeah.
Don't be an asshole. You know, that's the biggest thing. Don't be a douche. Don't be an asshole. But love yourself.
Right.
Firstly, and all honestly, nobody is gonna fucking care about you. So put yourself first.
1,000.
You know.
Very factual.
You go to work every day. Your boss says something. I've told my boss to fuck off so many times. It's a union job.
Oh, so they can't fire you for that.
Say,
right.
Like, knock your shit off. I don't care. You know, it's about my family. Me and my partner, we're trying to adopt, and
okay, awesome.
It's a fucking process.
Oh, it is.
It's such a hard process.
It is.
You know how much it costs to just, you know, we're like, okay, maybe, you know, he's Thai.
Okay.
And I was like, let's go to Thailand. Maybe we can, you know, find an orphanage there for, like, you know, I've always wanted a little girl. I've always wanted that.
Yeah.
So we went there, right? And this bitch, oh my God. She was in charge of, like, the orphanage there. And I'm telling you, I would probably... Do you remember Cinderella?
Yes.
Okay. The head HBIC, the head bitch in charge, the Cinderella, like the main mom or whatever.
Yeah.
That's her. She's like, when she's, you know, I was like, well, can we just, like, you know, maybe, you know, look and, you know, we could give her a great life. And she's like, do you not know about our culture? And I was like, well, my husband right here is Thai. And she like looked at him, is like, yeah, wait, what guy? You which guy? I was like, yeah, I'm a white guy. Oh, where you from? I was like, from the U.S. Like, we want to, like, help out and maybe take, a girl or a boy or whatever, so we can, take them back to the U.S. and give them a great life. Oh, did you call out to the government? I was like, well, yeah, he's working with the government. Oh. I don't know about you because the gay one. And I was like, well, lady, look, I don't care. This is Thailand. It doesn't matter if we're gay. And she just like looked at me and she goes, yeah, but I am this area is Christian, so we can't do that. And I was like, dude, like, okay, well, we'll get the government involved then.
Right.
Okay, come on, because the Thai government is not religious. They don't allow that. Anyway, so we kept at it, and they're like, oh, okay, but some government officials showed up because we called them. And they were like, you can't just base just because they're gay. You can't do that.
Right.
I'm going to have them because they're gay one. And I was like, lady, come on. We can give that girl a boy a good life. And she's just like, she held herself in front of the door. And I was like, babe, you know what? Let's go through the government. I don't want to do this with her. She's fucking nuts. I want to have the children to have the gay one, the gay people, because they're going to put them into a parade. I was like, the parade? Yeah, that's what they do. They take the American and they put in a parade. I was like, what parade? This is a true story.
No, I believe you. Especially in the religious, I do believe you.
What parade is going on? She's like, I see on the I've seen on the internet they have the parade. I was like, yeah, we have a pride parade. They put children in front of the parade and people buy them. I was like, no, that doesn't happen. I saw they take children and they put in front of the gay the thing there.
You guys be safe.
And in America they open up the whole street there. Okay, open up the street and they send the children in the front. And the people threw out the money. They threw out the money to buy children. Honest to God, that was our conversation.
I believe you. I believe you.
Honest to God, that was our conversation. And I said, you know what, babe? I can't deal with her because I think I might hit her. And
don't get to that point. Nah, don't become triggered.
I was like, I'm done. And the facilities there for these kids, it was horrible. And, I was like, well, it's sarcastically, I said, well, it's probably better if they're in the parade and get sold than what the hell you have going on here. Which, that was a wrong thing to say. Because I was angry and being sarcastic.
Right.
Oh, my God, it was so bad.
Sorry, I deal with that.
So we leave. This is in Bangkok. And we get in touch with the local government, and they're like, no, we have to inspect her now because she's saying these things, and yada, yada. And that was it. I mean, I said, I can't do this right now. We'll come back because I can't. I'm too emotional. I saw so many of these kids, and it was, and I just I was hanging out. We finger painted, different things. I said, I am too emotional to do this right now. We have to go back. And that was 4 years ago.
Okay.
I don't know if I can do it again. I was so upset. I
Right.
mean,
Sorry you had to deal with
you
that.
know what, you know what they fucking eat?
Mm.
It's just rice with a little bit of cream in it. Every day. That's what they eat.
Damn.
And it killed me. I was like, oh my God, can we just take one kid out, maybe like McDonald's or something in Bangkok or something?
Mm-hmm.
And for that bitch to be like, you know, I know what to do with kids that they are molested or all that shit. I was like, really? Like, we want to change the lives of these kids. It killed me. It really did. And now I don't know if I have the strength to do it again. Right.
Well, maybe in due time, but you know, just it's the respect when I say that when it comes to like you know, religious part. Like, yeah, people are more empathetic, more patient, more open-minded, right? Or potentially more narcissistic wise, and respect when I say this term, Bible thumpers. Like, it's their beliefs in that. It's no way, no way. Like, respect when I say this, I gotta die to this gate, right? So a lot of family, they're religious, you know, they're Catholic, they're Christians, right? And they be like, oh, you're...
You know, and the thing is, in
Thank you,
Thailand,
Tristan. Thank you, Queen.
they're not crazy religious. They're not, especially with Christianity, they're not that way.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Queen.
Thailand is mostly Buddhist.
Okay, right.
So you have that nut job bitch to be like, I don't like the homosexuals. I don't like that because you're going to have the children in your parade. In front of the parade, they give the money. This is what she said. They give the money, and everyone take them, and then they have sex with them, like $20 US. You know,
she watches too much movies.
How much Thai baht can we buy? You know, honestly, I was like, can we just buy him then? Can we buy her or him? And I was like, if they're going to have their parade and, you know, they're taking a sex trafficking, how much sex trafficking money does it cost for one kid? You know, it was just so bad. And I worry now. It's like a bad dream.
Mm-hmm.
I see these kids and, you know, it's just rice and cream, and that's what they eat every day. And I'm like, fuck, dude. These poor kids.
It sucks. Crazy. No, yeah, definitely crazy. No, it is just, that's the thing with like different countries, and everyone has good, you know, empathetic traits, narcissistic traits, my tattoos, etc. And it sucks, you know, and that's why I tell people, like, respect when I say this, like, if you know you're doing wrong, and there's potential people to give a better, you know, better life for somebody else, be kids, friend, associate, whomever it is, like, and you want to, like, stop them from, you know, a better life, then don't call yourself a good person, a religious, spiritual, atheist person. Like, you're not really good. The opportunity is there, you know, and then from there, you just observe, you know, just observe every which way best as possible, you know. But once again, everybody has their own beliefs, their own ways, you know, so just try to be hard on yourself. And your name's Alex, correct, Alex? That's your name, I believe, Alex, you said?
Alex, yes.
Hey, I don't know if anyone's told you this or not, but yo, you should be dead ass like a comedian or a voice actor. You get down with all the accents. Yo.
I am a voice actor.
Oh, are you? Oh shit! There you go.
But I don't like to tell people about it.
Hey, well, you do good. You're a beast.
Because the biggest problem is because people would ask, okay, where are you from? What kind of things have you done? And I was like, well, you know, I don't want to give that out, you know. And they're always like, why can you not tell us what you have done? You are a liar. You are a liar, and also, you cannot tell us exactly what you have done. What have you done? Because you are a liar. You know, all that thing.
Right.
Like, you know.
Right. Oh, awesome.
I have done a lot. Well, you know, the thing is, like, I don't like to give out my real name on here.
Oh.
It's a whole thing.
It's cool. Well, nice to meet you to the fullest, for sure. And I typically go live like 5 times a week, so if you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to go live.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to. Me as being behind the screen 4.5 years ago, went through a bad breakup. I lost my second family, so I decided to start my healing journey.
Who broke up with you?
It's called my ex. No, the mother of boys. It was a blessing in disguise. You know, like this.
If you give me your address, I'm coming over. Right now. And, I'll make love to you.
No.
Just like, you know.
Respect. Thanks for the offer, but you know, nothing against you, Alex. I say this like I'm straight as an arrow. Nothing against gay folk.
Straight?
I'm straight.
Are you straight?
But I love gay folk. Nothing wrong with gay people. I tell you, I'm cool with everybody else out there.
You know, everyone's straight until they have a little bit of me. You know,
You're funny. All right. The Jamaican cat, the Jamaican laugh, homeboy.
Okay, hold on 1 second. You know, there's someone who wants to talk to you.
Go for it.
Okay, 1 second. It's a geisha girl. Do you want to talk to her?
A geisha girl? What's a geisha girl?
A geisha girl, like a geisha.
What is that? Can you elaborate, please?
It's a Japanese. You don't know what a geisha is?
I don't.
She's a Japanese woman who dresses up.
Okay.
Okay, give me 1 second. She's coming over. Hello?
Hello.
Hello? What name is Coach? Life? Oh, you're very pretty.
Right, what's this?
would you like a little bit of wine or something for you?
I don't drink, thank you though. Water's cool.
Do you like a sake? You like a sake?
No, I don't drink.
Oh no, okay. Well, I can come over right now. I give you a little bit of sake.
Yo, thanks for the offer, no thank you.
You know, I like a sake, but I also like to suck it.
Yo, you funny, man.
How big is it? Is it like a Godzilla? So I have to run and go, oh no, what are you doing? Or is it
Right,
like a
twisted.
small, is it like a small, like a little bit small, like a temple? But is it like big, like Godzilla? Oh no, please keep away. Tell me, can you show to me?
Yo, y'all funny, man.
What can I see? Maybe I eat some sake. If you give me a sake, I give you a sake.
Oh no, I'm good, thank you. Respect, feeling good.
I bet you are a big. Are you a cut or an uncut?
Oh, I love this.
I think you are a cut.
I love this.
If you're not a cut, if you let me, I can make you cut. And I just take
Right.
the skin there, and I just, and then I take it off. Who are you texting now?
Oh, my followers are texting me. So how about this? I'll show you. Before Alex, before I get out here, let me show you. Okay, see what I'm working with. Oops. Sorry. I paused it. There you are. So I'll show you. Check out. So this is Facebook. That's the Bigo Squad. That's Clubhouse. That's Meet Me. That's my other TikTok. That's Twitch. And that would have been Likee, but I shut it off. And then my.
Ask them to follow me.
Oh yeah, tell them for sure. Yo, everybody on these apps follow real__artist on TikTok.
Please follow me. And I also have an Instagram.
IG? Okay. Is it linked to your TikTok?
No, it's not, because I don't really have one.
Oh. Okay.
Well, just imagine I am down there and trying to unbutton.
Yo, you're funny, man.
I am unbuttoning. Oh, I see you have a happy thing for me. Oh, it's a big one. Oh, okay. I have to lean at the back. Lean back. Lean at back for the. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't message anyone. Okay.
Oh, hey, Alex, nice to meet you. Geisha, nice to meet you also.
Don't leave me. I like to put the balls in my mouth.
But I gotta get going. I've always been here 3 hours. Those was only 2 hours. So, but I'll be on tomorrow night. So, if you're here tomorrow, just come through again. It was nice meeting you, Alex.
Will you give egg drop soup all over my face?
You're good.
Just finish on my face.
Alright, Alex. Well, have a blessed night, okay, Alex?
Soup in my mouth. Egg drop soup in my mouth. Oh God, I cannot.
Alex, yo, have a blessed night, brother. Have a good night. We'll catch you tomorrow, okay? If you're on tomorrow, okay?
I'm already fingering my don't.
Well, love you guys. Take care. Let's have a good night. I'm real. Sorry, guys. I just had my TikTok.
You're not an average person.
Oh.
You're not somebody that goes through some shit and you stay on the ground. You've always been the type of person to get up and to keep moving forward. You've always been an action taker. You've always known to be resilient. Anytime anything ever hits you, you always bounce back like that. And that is a strength that us empaths have. So you know that the narcissistic abuse that you went through wasn't meant to knock you down. You know that there's character development afterwards. You know that there's good that comes out of it. You know that God doesn't sit here and put you through something just to put you through something. You know that there's a reason why you went through the abuse. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. And I know that it's hard to see that right now, but you know deep down that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You know deep down that there's a reason why you went through all this, and it's all going to make sense later on. But it's your responsibility to make that happen. What you do today makes up where you're going to be in the next few months. If it's been a few months later and you're still in contact and you're still struggling, that's a reflection of what you've been working on the last few months before. If you know deep down that there's a life for you outside of abuse and that there's actually a happy ending, it's not just going to come to you. You actually need to get up and do the things that you need to do on a day-to-day so that your future, the future outcome comes out different. And the hard pill to swallow is that nobody's going to do that for you. Nobody's going to be able to sit here and when you're having thoughts, snap you out of it. No one's going to come save you. You need to be able to pull yourself out of that, to be able to have the strength to keep going every single day in the name of loving yourself, in the name of I'm going to do this for me because I deserve a better life and there's a reason why I went through this shit and I refuse to accept that it's just bad damage. You're not an average person. You're not somebody
That's my sister Nahida from TikTok. She's a beast. Respect and say this. I even told her many times on her platforms. You're the oldest version of myself, the female version of myself. She's a beast. Like she speaks the way I speak, and like initially narc you don't jump on TikTok, narcissist. In Spanish, machista, narcissist, machismo, narcissism, double standards, all that good shit. So you would be like, you believe everyone's a narcissist, but everyone can be narcissistic. You know, our parents for the most part, typically the males are like that for the most part. The females, the mothers can be like that also because of the verbal abuse, the physical abuse, and cheating type of situation, where your mom builds strength, fuck this, reverse psychology, you're type of, fuck you, no fuck you, and now they're throwing blows, right, type of situation, not healthy for nobody, toxic as a motherfucker, and the kids, as kids, we suffer, but we like, fuck, mom and dad's fighting, let's go outside, after you calm down, you know, if you break down life for the most, kids are stronger than adults, because they don't really sit down depression, they don't know these terms, they're just like, oh, I'm sad, I shed tears, and that's it. They don't sit on them, you know, and then when you're going to break some shit, your kids see you crying, like, they'll love you, they give you unconditional love, right? And in like my situation, I worked with myself 4.5 years ago, like, I would look at all my kids like, fuck, like, they're about to get destroyed probably worse than I did, and the intent, respect, when I say this, like, my tattoos, I try to write it on my body for reasons, it's all about raw real life, like, they don't hit rock bottom, respect become weak and become zombies, add it to an addiction, and if it does, I'm here for them best as possible. I'm the father, child trauma, but I'm talking to them, but I can't fix or save them at all. That is their own journey, but allow us to be here for them. I know I can do that. Respectfully, not against my pops or none of my family. They didn't do this for me. They can't do this for me respectfully, because if they could, they would have done it a long time ago. a long time ago. But respectfully, that's why it's called the generational cycle. It takes only one of us to break it. It'd be nice if all of us broke it, but nobody has to do this journey at all. Nobody has to feel the feelings or comprehend the feelings at all. A lot of respectfully, we fucking play the victim tell soft stories for years to be. Respectfully, you have the right to feel like the victim mentality was. You've been through a lot of shit, most definitely, but just don't give up on life, man. Like, support team, like you said, everything for the most part is good. Just that the part, like, yeah, for sure, no one's gonna come here to save you, but support teams. Like, I made my comments on her side where she talks about it once again. But everyone has. I tell Queen, I'm not correcting you guys, but I promise you 1,000 support teams help a lot more. I'm talking to you. I don't have to reach out to you. Am I? Like, you're doing good. I go, respect you. You're doing really, really good. As a female, you're gonna have more power than I will. I've been saying this for 4.5 years. Once again, not always no competition, but she's been doing this for like 5-6 months on TikTok. And she's barely pushing on IG. I go, yo, Queen, your voice is more powerful than mine. You will do really good. Don't stop. Because in the beginning, you get discouraged, like, well, I know what I'm talking about. I go, yes, Queen, you are doing communication comprehension. Everybody behind the screen, they don't have to do communication nor comprehend. That is their choice field. But the ones it's called value, they actually comment. I'm commenting to you. I'm talking to you. This is value. This is the people you respect. This is the ones you vibe with. This is the ones potentially you hold that and guide them. The ones that ask questions, make comments so they get involved. Because you make it sound easy, I make it sound easy because we've been through it. We overcame it. People behind the screen, they don't know how to do it. But as long as they make comment questions, they're trying to evolve. That's the people you vibe with. That's how, yo, Queen, I show them out of respect. Like, you're doing really, really good. And that's why I vibe with anyone that's positive talking to the fullest. I promote this stuff on my platforms. In my situation, like, I won't stop. I won't ever stop. Even if I don't ever blow up, I don't give a fuck. Respectfully, because it's you guys behind the screen. I don't do it for myself. I do it for the whole university. Don't feel alone. That's the most unjust feeling to have, is to feel alone. And then you accept toxic relationships, toxic environments. And you say, fuck this universe, respectfully, become zombies. Big pharma type of situation. And if you get to it, you can evolve from the situation. It's not ever too late. For nobody. Don't matter how fuck you. The younger the better, yes. But if you didn't have support teams, like I did, I wish, you could wish. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, but you didn't. But remember this, I didn't have a support team. I said, preach the fullest. Like, if your family's not teaching this shit, raw real life, raw conversation, there's your flaw, like their flaw. And remember this, whatever age you're hearing this, like your parents' age, auntie's age, and it's still respectfully on the generational cycle, still struggling. So for you, it's not ever too late. You cannot do it for nobody but yourself. And when you start the healing journey, you can be supportive for others. But remember this, once upon a time that was you. So didn't nobody have to comprehend you at all. I told her, you're doing fucking good. I promise you 1,000, you will do better than I will. Your numbers will skyrocket. Just keep doing what you're doing. Because she was like, I was doing the NAR talk, right? We're part of the NAR talk community, the Narcissist talk, right? But when you sit on that, if you want to blow up on social media, especially you queens, every TikTok you do, say the word narcissist. If I can find it, I'll try to do it tomorrow. And nothing against it when I say it, nothing against that, but we respect if you just focus on the word narcissist, your ex is a narcissist, and that's all you focus on. That's victim mentality wise. I'm sorry they fucked you over. You went through hella shit with them, right? And it was so unjust. Yes, been there, done that, comprehend that. But that's the healing journey. My tattoos, you're stuck in your ex, the victim mentality. All your energy on them. Anyone talks about your breakup, divorce, it's all about them. That's initially, everybody has the right to feel like that because that's the victim mentality was. When you start doing the awakening journey, less energy on your ex, more on yourself, the person married, you're evolving in life. You be like, cool, yeah, they fucked me over. I'm still my bad days and triggers when I think about it and talk about it, but for now, I'm doing good. You're evolving. You want to evolve to learn to forgive, which is communication. Not forget. And let your exes, your past pain, toxic love, trauma on the cherry top, child trauma, let that shit go. Comprehend what happened to you. And, to do closure for yourself. And that's only you can do comprehension. I can't do it for you. Nobody can do it for you at all. We can elaborate. I'll give you fucking everything. I'll give you a Bible story about life. But you don't have to comprehend your journey, not my journey. That's what I'm saying. Respectfully, I could have 1,000 girlfriends. I can't fix, change, save none of them at all. But I could be the support team. I could be the partner. I can hold that and guide them to the fullest. But that's their own journey. I make it sound easy because my support team, 4.5 years ago, 10 of them, right here says somewhere, it says 10 light workers. For 88 days, I had 10 people on the cell phone. All this conversation I'm having with you guys. all the questions, ask all 10 of them. The more people support you, I promise you 1,000, you will evolve a lot faster in life. I can guarantee you that. I promise you that. You know, and don't ever feel alone. Social media, I'm always in your pocket 24/7, 365. Please don't ever feel alone. That's why I do these live sessions for you guys. As I go by my life, my hours of state for you guys. Because it sucks to be like that. It sucks to be like lost and confused, and you want to give up on life. Suicidal thoughts. Keep those fucking thoughts in your fucking head. Do not do it, you know, physically. Because I promise you 1,000, there is light at the end of the tunnel. All this respectfully sounds fucked up. Initially, it's a blessing in disguise. You just don't know it yet. It hurts, it only hurts for now. If you keep searching, it's just communication. Like, you know, time heals. Time is communication. Forgiveness is communication. You know, you want to be healed. I've been healing for 10 years. You got to do what? You got to do choice. Choice is comprehension. Let go, comprehension. But the only person who can do that is you. The person in the mirror behind you. That's it. That's my fresh tattoos. To trigger all the universe in a positive manner. And I'm tatting my body for a reason. I'll make my shirt a hoodie that says that. So when I walk the streets, I don't have to open my mouth. I wear whatever shirt I wear, whatever hoodie I wear. And I already know it's going to trigger people. Especially the boys. Boys are not, you know, us men, we're not but fucking boys. We're narcissistic. We're not taught to express the feelings. I'm going to have the one that trigger everybody that's been fucking around, right? Isn't it, you know how that saying this is like, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, right? So it doesn't say, kings, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Queens, you can't turn a man hoe into a house husband. Trigger everybody that's involved in that shit situation. And they'd be like, they can get triggered. Yeah, they're just words, man. If you're fucking around, you're fucking around. Boys are narcissistic. Well, guys can fuck around. Like, why? Just because you said so? Because biology? Because your parents? What is it? What's some bullshit excuse? Please don't call yourself religious spiritual only if you're both on the same page and you agree upon that as a couple. I have nothing against you. I will not mock you. As long as you both are not doing communication comprehension, no one's gaslighting, manipulating, selling dreams to nobody at all. You both know what you're doing, what's the intent, every which way. Then you're cool. You're blessed, you know. And the cool thing is, all my tattoos, my shirts to be, they're just fucking words. You want to do the live sessions. If my words bother you, anyone in the streets, behind the screen bother you, talk to yourself. And you should want to talk to yourself. How and why am I bothered?
Why is there so many, there's a lot of ghetto people on this app. Why are so many ghetto people on here?
Mm-hmm. Well, every app.
Are you ghetto or no? You don't seem to be ghetto.
I talk about, well, I live in the ghetto hoods, but respectfully, like, I'm part of it, but I'm not fully into it like that. I just talk about life.
Yeah, those tattoos are, you know, makes you look ghetto.
Oh, I know it does. I know it does. It hurt my feelings, but respect when I say this, Queen. Women support women. No. I know. But once again, the only reason why I have these face tattoos is to get your attention. And all my tattoos are about raw real life. If you want to feel your feelings, you don't have to comprehend your feelings. That's your choice, free will. So my tattoos are about life.
Are you a gangster? Were you affiliated with the gang?
No, grew up in it. No? My family and friends involved. I'm not involved. Because respectfully, my tattoos. If you want to join the black market world, there is no God outcome. You only have 4 outcomes: beat up, locked up, shot up, or 6 feet under, or the very rare case, you change your life around. So there's no good outcome in the ghetto hoods. Respectfully, you know. So that's to say, if you want healthy relationships, suburbs, good areas. You want toxic relationships, ghetto hoods, black and white. All my tattoos for a reason. There is good people in the ghetto hoods, but not very many. A lot of them are broken.
Yeah, I understand. They say you find some of the best people in the hood, in the ghetto.
Mm-hmm. Potentially. You know, everybody has their own journey.
Oh, okay. Where are you from?
Seattle, Washington. How about yourself?
Oh, okay. I think I remember you told me that before. I spoke with you before.
Okay. If it's back, might have been a minute. I'm trying to remember. I apologize. But I talked to a lot of people on here. How about you?
Okay.
Where are you from,
I'm
Queen?
from Oregon.
Oregon?
I live in Southern California.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. California is nice. It's hot.
Portland.
Portland? Oh, no way. It's nice. There you go. Not down the road, basically. 3 hours away. Yeah. Awesome. How's California doing?
Well, you have a great night, okay? I'm looking for a friend.
Mm-hmm.
So, you have a great night.
Have a blessed night, Queen. Take care. Stay blessed. Be safe. But yes, once again, I look like this. Once again, as a being, I don't get offended. Like, I want you to judge me, you know, but that's why I tell people things not knowing. If you look at me, or anybody, You can make comment. If you don't make a comment on this question, you want to spark a conversation. No, respect when I say that, right? So you can look at me and think is not knowing. You can talk, gossip about me, the whole community. I don't care. When someone comes, hey, you're a thug. I'm a thug. Since when? What do you mean? Well, they're saying that. Who's they? Oh, the CTZ parties? Like, no, I'm none of the above. Now we're talking. I'm not telling you about. Here's the respect when I say this. Thugs, for the most part, don't talk about life. They can talk about a little bit about life. Not all of it, because majority of it still doing the lifestyle, the black market world. Respectfully, I won't ever deal with that ever in my life again. Like my first baby mom, nothing against her when I say this, but I always tell her all the time in Spanish, you're de la calle. She'd be like, and she speaks Spanish too, but it's like, what's that term, de la calle? You know what that is? I go, because, I'm from the ghetto hood, so are you, but you're in it with your family. Lion Kings, all of this, and nothing against you, that's your lifestyle, but after you, when you spend nothing against her, the number just sells in my life, so... Tan my body, no more de la calles, in Spanish, English, street folk, that's about it, hood niggas, and fucking black market world. I won't ever deal with a girl from the ghetto hoods. At all. Only if she's a woman that's healing, preferably healed. We can have this conversation. I'm not gonna ghetto hoods. I'm not gonna, especially for the Spanish culture, you're Hispanic, Latina, Spanish, you wanna be with me? I'm not gonna coach to the fullest. I'll knock the shit out of our family. Does that bother you? If it does, why would you want to be with me? Here's the best part. I have all the tattoos on my body. I say all the time, why would you want to lay down with me? Every time you see me, you lay down with me and see all these words that trigger you, bother you. Why? That makes no sense, because I make you feel good, because the energy, that's irrelevant. Feelings aren't factual. You make decisions with your heart, feelings, empathy, sympathy, you will fall on your face, and that's what you do with me. That's why I don't respect a lot of Spanish girls get a family. I say that. You're racist. You're like people's like, how am I a racist? Everybody has their own standard and preferences wise. But on this apps, I met someone like 4 or 5 queens on all these apps that are Spanish, Hispanic, and Spaniards that I can talk and vibe with. Actually have a real conversation about raw real life. They got my attention and positive, man. Oh yeah, sure, you're healing, potentially healed. I love to hear, and we talk and vibe. That's only 4 or 5 out of thousands that I spoke to. And then respect, because the whole social media stigma and bullshit. I'm not DM Dominican. I go queen. Respectfully, I don't care. I can tell you're brown. I know you're from the Spanish culture, but with that said, your beauty, your body does not make you a better person. But yes, I comprehend 1,000. Like everyone's staring, you can pull gay, straight, trans. I comprehend that. Pull them. Can you keep them? And vice versa. Will it be healthy relationships or toxic relationships? I don't deal with toxicity at all. The only time, what I believe is it being as a partner, the only time you talk with your partner is TOC sex intercourse. Them, your QT time. Not as my partner, not on the streets, not if she has kids, not on her kids, not on my kids, her family. No, I don't deal with none of that shit. At all. If you want to be ghetto, cool. As a friend, as a social support team, not as my partner, I don't deal with toxicity. I won't ever deal with toxicity. And I said respectfully wise. I speak the way I speak bluntly to get your attention. I live in the ghetto hoods, but you don't see me in the streets. You won't ever see me in the streets. Why? Shitty environment. I stay at home. All the time at home, buddy. And the cool thing is, even there's no social media, I could talk to myself to the fullest. I could do video blogs to the fullest. But I know when I go to Seattle, which is 3 hours west from where I live at, I live in Eastern Washington, which is, Yakima Valley type of situation. So Eastern Washington, all of it, I see all the time. I see at the farmer's market area, we're like, what? My face tattoo, all of Eastern Washington, nobody, no matter if they're white, Spanish, Hispanic, Spaniards, or red native folk, because that's 90% of Eastern Washington. That's the predominant races, right? That's it. And then 10% POCs. 0 from all of Eastern Washington State. Cut that shit in half. They can't teach me anything about life. Other respectfully, corny ways, traditional corny ways, religious. Go to church, pray, live in God's hands. Spiritual world. Speak to your ancestors, the higher sources. Yes, awesome. And all of us are doing that shit. And what is your outcome? Respectfully. Has it evolved? No. If they can't finish save you at all. I know it hurts to hear, and you're wrong. I've heard all you're going to hell, the sins out. If I go to hell, so be it. It don't hurt my feelings. It's okay. But I know what I'm speaking. Because if it was factual, we would not be suffering. If it was factual, you would have been fixed a long time ago. You would not been praying, planning, hoping, manifesting for your partner for fucking years to change their fucking ways. I promise you that. So, respectfully, higher sources, whatever you believe in, science, whatever the fuck it is, respectfully I say that. Or anyone that comes in your life, positive talk, be it mental, physically, we're all messengers, we're all communication. You as a being, eventually should do healing journey, fall back, be alone, have a support team to do what? Comprehension. Only you could do comprehension. That's why anyone that finally gets it, I finally got it, it clicked in. What do I say? Yes, comprehension. I don't give up on you. Might have took you 4 or 5, 10 years of your life to finally get it, But that is your own journey. As a being, I don't give up on you at all. I won't give up on nobody, no matter how many times you fall on your face. Your journey, you should do comprehension eventually. But if not, go back to them a million times. I was you. Did the same shit every which way, but don't worry about them. You know, Gabriel says on before we get off here on Clubhouse, are you talking to yourself? Or you read that a long time ago? No. That's the cool thing about these platforms. Once again, on Bigo Squad, Likee Squad, respect for y'all. Y'all should have the most respect for the most part. There's probably like 60 to 100 people on those two platforms, right? All those other platforms, 1, 0, 5, 10. I don't stop. I don't stop. I just tell stories. I'll use one person, any platform, to make a comment, ask a question, spark conversation, be on the comments, DMs, or in the box type of situation. But that's what I care about for everybody, because I was lost and confused for the third end of my life trying to figure this shit out. And respect for you. Relationships can't finish save you. Kids, families, none of it can. They can make you feel better. That's it, the feeling. But once again, I just told you, you're done to comprehend that feelings aren't factual. And that's the downfall of codependency. We say, like, people make us feel good. I say this all the time, because it's fact. Fuck, you're talking to people. I make you feel good. Go to church. The priest makes you feel good. Whomever. People make you feel good. Your kids, yes. People make you feel good. And mammy bullshit. Church. Once again, respect for nothing against church, but church, the gym, whatever you're doing. My car, my job. Yeah, your house. Oh, that's awesome. So the main question is this. Why can't you make yourself feel good? That's the dilemma. That's the question. What? Then that's called you're codependent. Everybody to make you feel good. So why can't you make yourself feel good? Why can't you be happy with your own self? That's our flaw as beings. Codependency. You don't need people. You want people. You just don't know that yet. And you don't have to comprehend that. You can all call me crazy. A lot of therapy counselors, you're too narcissistic. I'm like, that's called healthy narcissism. Because I tell them, you're in a relationship. And they're like, yeah, I got my husband and wife. If you're in a positive manner, I say all the time, I say at the farmer's market, scenario, your partner decides tomorrow. You wake up above ground, you go to work, we're talking today, cool. Everything lovey-dovey and good stuff. But they wake up and they don't want to do this no more. And I'm going to put fear in a positive manner. I don't know if you do this with your clients, etc. But whatever they want to, and their choice for you. They can cheat, leave, go break up with you. For whatever apparent reason. You as a therapy counselor, life coach, whatever they are, right? These mammoth categories. What will happen to you? What do you mean? It's a scenario. It's not factual. But if it happens to you, what will happen to you? Will you shed tears? Will you chase them? What? Well, you talk to me. They should, but they don't have to. I'm talking to you. I don't have to talk to you. I don't got to tell you nothing. So, how will you react? And they typically stay quiet. You never thought of that? You should start thinking about that, because remember this. For whatever apparent reason, it can end. For whatever apparent reason. They're having a bad day. You know what? They get exhausted, everybody. You've been doing communication comprehension, but no one fucking mind readers. Let's say they're lying to you about their feelings. They're having these conversations, but you're not know that you're on the same page and they get to believe. Isn't it hurt? Yes, because of codependency. And then on top of that, you and I can't get nor buy back what? God Almighty cannot get it back to you. You'll be like, what? Love, time, feelings. When you comprehend that, why do you waste your love, your time, your feelings around people around you, especially by your side as a partner? Make that make sense. That's why it hurts a lot, because you can't get it back. That's right. Fear and a positive. Once again, the longer you're an individual, the more it's gonna hurt. It's better to break up in 5 days, 10 days, 100 days. Not the longer, a year. It's gonna hurt really fucking bad, because in a year you can do a lot of memories. And like the movies, flashbacks and bullshit. And remember, it's mind blowing, because one person hurts you. That's at the beginning of it. So don't allow yourself to get to that point to become worse than that. And I say all this with love and respect. That's why I say the word respectfully a lot, because you call me a dick, you hate me, but when I say respectfully, can't be too mean to him, because he's being respectful. That's why you worse to like trigger you than detune you, because it's an attention getter. All these conversations are an attention getter, because I want the whole universe to work on themselves as beings, so you can evolve in life and get your life back. Learn to love you. Learn to cherish you. This vessel is weak, is delicate. God Almighty, being the higher source, made everyone unique. So just love you and you be blessed. And people that make fun of you, just call them out with the shit. Deflect. You're doing deflection, projection, gaslighting, manipulation type of situation. You as yourself as a being, you're not happy with yourself. So you want to bully, cool, bully. That's what you do best. You don't want to feel your feelings, cool. You'll be suffering for many years to be, you know. And they get triggered. Respect. Who cares? Respect. Feel like you don't like it. I don't like it either. So yeah. But anyways, love y'all. Take care. Have a good morning. I passed my own boundaries of 2 hours. I'm at 3 hours and 14 minutes in. So love y'all. Once again, it was cool to meet Alex at the end. Passing boundaries too much, respect. Like, you know, like, let's go have fun, but I don't do that type of things, you know. So my partner, sure, that's your partner, but not like random people, respectfully wise. So, but anyway, it's cool to meet people on these platforms. That's the cool thing about technology. At the same time, remember this: we're just cyber people. We're cyber people. I'm tired, exhausted. We telling we don't exist. So behind the screen, thank you, Twitter, thank you, Queen. You know, if anyone bothers you behind the screen, cyber people, talk to yourself on all these platforms. How? Why? I don't know them from atoms. And here's the best part: respect, you're just observing, you're watching. You're not commenting, you're not in the box, you're not DMing. Talk to yourself. How and why? This is the cool thing about social media. This is where you touch yourself as a being. If you're narrow-minded, open-minded, patient, impatient. And the best part, they're just fucking words. That's the best part. But love y'all. Have a blessed morning. Take care. I'll be on tomorrow night sometime. So have a good morning. Remember this: the model of the whole universe. I'm always in your pocket, 24/7. Three's the vibe. Please don't ever feel alone at all. You know. And I make it sound easy once again. Only reason being because my support team, not because myself. I just worked on myself now and I pay it forward. So that's good about technology. Old school analogy metaphor. Thank you to the thank you, Queen. A closed mouth does not get fed. It's very factual. If you look at anybody in the universe, and they're talking about life talk, if you don't make a comment or ask a question, respectfully, you want to respect conversation. Thank you, Queen, every which way. Respectfully. So that's why I say, you know, all it takes is a comment or question to spark conversation. This is my motto to the whole universe, from my saying, which eventually tied in my body, right? Go from nobody to somebody to a friendship to a partnership, all because you made a comment, asked a question, sparked the conversation. Here you are today, the present and now. Cool thing about technology. Maybe locally, behind the screen, you don't have people. You push everybody away like I did 4.5 years ago because you don't trust nobody. You build your walls up. Social media, please, respectfully, there's a zillion fucking platforms, zillions of lives, zillion people to talk to out there, you know? You're not the only one suffering. I promise that you're not the only one suffering. If you want to crash course to life, TikTok. Respectfully, all these apps, TikTok. You didn't believe me? You don't comprehend me? I talk, the older folk, my generation are older, right? They don't believe me. I'm like, I promise you, go on TikTok. All my tattoos, narcissist, empathist, empath, my word, right? Deflection, projection, get all the specific words, breakups, trauma bonds, divorces, King's Queen, got your tissue box, what? Yeah, it's gonna hurt really bad. And you be like, oh, you're not the only one suffering. And I promise you 1,000, you make a comment. Maybe the owner or the creator of that TikTok might respond to you. Maybe someone in the comments. I love to comment or respond to anybody on there. And with the breakups, that's why I said if you see on TikTok, you don't believe me, go on TikTok. Any person, especially young generation, goes to breakups, especially the queens. You go to breakups, I'll fucking put 15, 20 messages. It's on my cell phone, clipboard. I do it all in sequence, you know, everything to get your attention. You know, typically the queens DM me like, all this shit you're saying hits hard. I'm like, yeah, because you're going through it. It's a breakup. It sucks, but I promise you, there's light at the end of the tunnel. The blessing in disguise. Like, what? I know I said the same shit. It fucking hurts. It hurts for now. I know it sounds so wrong, but you gotta hear it. You don't have to. You should want to. You know. Have a good night. I'll thank you, Queen. Likewise, have that's nice. Sweet dreams. Take care. Be safe. You and your nana, life, everything will go into place in due time. You know. You keep doing your part as a being. And your brother, talking more with him. So I'm happy he reached out. Well, we reached out, and he's talking. That's beautiful. I remember that everybody behind the screen, like, I don't have to know you from Adams. You know, support teams help a lot. Sometimes, you know, with your family and friends type of situation, you know, talk to a stranger might help them. You know, they might open up more with them. Respect, because with their siblings or friends, like, either past when it comes to present, or, you know, you just build your walls, you know. So I tell everybody, like, the best, as I was tough 4.5 years ago, a long time ago, back in 2000, my boy Mark, you know, I respect him to this day, you know. He's like, you know who's the best people to talk to? And I was maybe like, fuck, I was fresh. I was maybe like, 2000, so I was like 19 years old, right? Fresh. Barry with Seattle, big city and shit. First and foremost, I recommend this. If you're in small cities, the country, small cities, try the big city for 1 year. You don't have to love it, but try it out because you got different cultures, nationalities, all types of shit going on, man. And you can see if you're, patient, open-minded. I love Seattle. Very extroverted, very extroverted. These conversations happen to the fullest. But you ask me, like, who's the best people to talk to? I'm like, my friends, my family. Like, respectfully, that's incorrect. You don't know this? Yeah, I'm way older than you because I was 19 then. He must have been like 50, 54-ish, right? All these friends right now you're talking to right here, these guys right here, face to face. In your whole life, you might have, out of all of them, since you're a little kid, high school, if you went to college, maybe 1 or 2 of them that you grew up with. What? That's all. Everyone, they graduate, separate lives. But yeah, for middle school, high school, yeah, separate lives, He's like, you'll see eventually. But the best people to talk to are nobodies. I'm like, nobodies? What do you mean nobodies? I'm talking to you. I'm a nobody to you. I didn't grow up with you, right? I'm only for 2 weeks at work, and we talk like fucking best friends. Why? Because I don't know anything about you. You, both of us, were today, the now, the present. I don't know your past. You can be a killer. You don't know my past. I could be a killer. We haven't talked about it. If you want to talk about it, we can't talk about it. I was like, damn, you're deep. He's like, yeah, because I'm older than you. I don't know hard way, so I'm just talking to you and elaborating. You don't comprehend. But the best way to talk to nobodies, because we don't know your past. Only if you mention it. I worked on myself, so the intent is that I don't bring your past to present. If I bring your past to present to remind you, don't do that. You did it before, but if I find your face and you get mad at me, I love and respect you. I want you to get mad at me to remind you. You already fell in your face. You talked to me about it. He's like, that's why it's cool to talk to other people, especially in the older type of situation, because they're more wiser for the most part. But remember, this age isn't a number; it's the maturity level as the being. So thank you, will do. Yeah, he told me that's great. Hey, I'm not happy. That's once again like when I say this term, right? This is at a large with the whole universe, right? Because anyone that's an addict or was an addict, right? Like if it's an opportunity to talk to you, so I always talk to all of them. I talk to them verbally, physically. I'm talking to you face to face behind the screen, right? But in my head, my mansion. Emotionally, spiritually, to as a being, I'm talking to my brother. Rest in peace. Like all this shit I know now, fuck. I wish I known. I couldn't say I could save my brother, but I promise you 1,000 would have better conversations. A lot more conversations that rehab. God got you. Like it's deeper than that. Yes, God is good. Don't get me wrong. God is good. Higher source is good, but they're all communication. I'm talking to you. I'm communication. Only you with comprehension, but you have supporting to actually elaborate, give you every option. I will give you everything that I know of, right? As a being behind stream, I'm talking on behalf of 10 people, my 10 light workers 4.5 years ago, right? And myself, number 11, and many thousands of queens out there that I spoke to in the last 4 years of my life. So I'll give you all my notes, knowledge, wisdom, analogy, metaphor, riddles to give you every option of this scenario. Let's talk about it. But you're the only one behind the screen as a being face to face. You're the only one who can do comprehension. I do not force my ways upon nobody. It's your journey, not my journey, but I will not give up on you. Because you can't hurt my feelings. You can cuss me the fuck out. I don't care. They're just words to me. If I cuss you out, it's going to hurt you. I know it hurt you because that's wrong. It is wrong, but you don't know these yet. The words are just spells. That's all they are, just spells. They're beautiful, exotic, phenomenal, motivation, inspirational. Or they're very destructive, traumatizing, very hurtful. I comprehend that. But that's why when you master yourself as a being, no one can hurt you with words at all. And respect is a forewarning. The worst people can destroy yourself in the universe is who? Your partners and your kids. Everybody else, yes, you can hurt them with your words, but you can rekindle those relationships 1 billion fucking times. To rekindle relationships with your kids, your partners, that's hella hard. I'm doing it as we speak, but it's hard. You know what I mean? But I don't stop. I tell all my kids, the last 4 years of my life, I'm talking to you. That's a positive, And I won't stop doing that because I tell, like every parent says, I tell them, yo, I want you to do better than I am. What I did, But I tell them, your family, I tell all my kids, your family would say that your father's crazy. All his tattoos, he lost it, he's the devil. But here's the best part, none of your family can teach you what I can teach you. They're going to teach you traditional corny ways and they go back about the cars, the home, money, power, and fame. It doesn't matter because look at their toxic relationships. Then they go to church and they're both being fuck boy, fuck girls. All that toxic bullshit do not become like over myself. A lot of our families, that's so unjust, but that's why as beings you just talk to everybody, kids for sure, and anyone, and that's what I do for the universe, to tell stories. Nobody in the universe has to comprehend. You can all find your face, all of you, you're the old version of myself, respectfully. So once again, love to everyone in the universe, every which way. I'm a big Care Bear. All I do is tell stories until my last day in breath. Because once again, to feel alone sucks. To daydream about love, that sucks. Eventually, you will get love and comprehend love when you learn how to love you as a being. You just don't know that yet. If you want true happiness, it's the person in the mirror. What's up, Donna? How you doing, Queen? If you want unconditional love, it's the person in the mirror. If you want support, it's the person in the mirror. If you want the fountain of youth, it's the person in the mirror. If you don't got you, they don't got you. Your kids, your parents, social media, fuck drugs, pill, it doesn't matter. Buenos dias, how you doing, Queen? It's nothing. It's just you. You just don't know that yet. That's why my tattoos, the answer, the black and white, all these conversations, all these clips, 3.5 hours I'm here already. I'm past my boundaries way a long time ago, right? But I've been doing it for 4.5 years. My little book, our book, you just don't know this yet. The answer to life is the person in the mirror. All you ever knew is you. There's life. That's all of it. You just don't know that yet. And once again, everybody behind the screen, please write your books. I am not knocking on you at all. Nobody. Write your books to the fullest. I just, as a person that worked on myself 4.5 years ago with my support team and people behind this platform, we decided together why it's because everybody has their own categories. 2D, 3D, 10D, 20 matrix. Be it spiritual, religious, science, whatever it is, right? But I'm just as a being trying to make it as simple as possible, black and white, as simple as possible. And I comprehend it's just you. It's not nobody else. You just don't know that yet. That's some people that can't accept that answer. Respectfully, when it comes to science, they don't like that answer. Religion, spiritual, they don't like that answer. Therapists, counselors, they dislike that answer. Like, what? It's just you. What do you mean? It's the person in the mirror. Look around you. You walk the streets of the universe, look around you. Nobody can't fake, change, or save you but the person in the mirror, you. It's not nobody else. Stop looking for love and happiness in people and man BS. But you can keep doing that, but they can get to believe, and you can lose your job, you can lose everything in life. And then you're back to square one, being sad and depressed once again. Why, how, and for how much more longer? And all we do in reality, which, setting goals in life, my analogy, I'm tired, guys, analogy and analogy and metaphors, you said it hurt us alive. Because we're scared to stop, turn around, face who? You, the person in the mirror. That's what we're scared to do. We're scared to feel the feelings. So we distract ourselves with life, quote unquote. That's why life's hard. I promise you 1,000, it's not hard at all. We're just raised so incorrectly. But I apologize for talking. Love you all. Take care. Have a good night. Finally, be blessed. So I'm always your pocket. Stay blessed. Take care. Bigo Squad. Take care. Be safe. Have a good morning. Twisted. Everybody else. Love you all. Take care. Have a good morning. Ciao, ciao. Meet me. Love you guys. Take care. Be safe. Have a good night. Ciao, ciao. TikTok. Love you guys. Take care. Be safe. Have a good morning. Stay blessed. You too, Donna. Have a good morning. Stay blessed. Take care. Ciao, ciao. Facebook. Love you guys. Take care. Be safe. Ciao, ciao. And then Twitch. Finally, love you.